All right, leave it to the expert. We're ranking sandwiches today. Before we get started, like and subscribe, and I'll personally send you a Big Mac.
Most ratchet shit I've heard, fat ass.
Sandy's. Hey, Trump, you ever get approved to be on my 600-pound life?
Not yet. Still waiting for them to approve my promo video. I ate 52 Big Macs, 10 Oreo McFlurries, and 24 large fries in an hour, but I think I could have done better. We'll see how it goes anyway. We're starting with the Philly cheesesteak. Makes my mouth water.
What doesn't make your mouth water? Also, they don't serve this at McDonald's. You know that, right?
Fuck off.
This Sandy is pretty bussin', but have to be in the right mood for it. Can't be cheesing my steaks too much. I'd go B tier because there is a huge quality gap between restaurants when I order the Philly cheese. Some assholes put peppers on it, some assholes forget the onions, and some assholes from Philly actually use Cheese Whiz on that shit. Like, why do the people who invented the Philly cheesesteak have to ruin it with Cheese Whiz?
Cheese Whiz is a revolutionary concoction, Joe. How can you rank a Philly cheesesteak and not like Cheese Whiz?
I've only ever heard broke fat fucks say they like Cheese Whiz.
And you're not broke.
Fake news. Cheese Whiz is fucking amazing. I eat this shit right out the spray can. Obama, what do you have to say before I rank this?
Oh, thanks, Trump. The PCS is a solid option, but pretty hit or miss. People either really like it or they really don't. For me, if there's ketchup on it, I'd give it a C tier, or if there's no ketchup, I'd put it into B tier.
What the fuck? I wish I hadn't let you speak, Obama. Didn't know you were one of those. Ketchup really makes the sandwich. You're delusional. Gonna put this one in A tier. Next up, we have an American favorite, the BLT.
Oh, I love the buttered lettuce tuna sandwich. Always hits the spot. I'll go a tier.
The what and the what?
Buttered lettuce tuna? Joe, this is a bacon lettuce tomato sandwich. I thought we could do just one tier list without you smoking crack. What happened?
I'm good, Trump. Stop tweaking. You're just mad that I have better acronyms than you.
Buttered lettuce tuna actually sounds better than bacon lettuce tomato, not gonna lie.
Not sure what you guys are saying, but I'm appalled. The BLT is a staple with easy access across the country. It's always a great option when you don't know what to get and doesn't break the bank. However, there are definitely other sandwiches I prefer a lot more. Gonna put this one into B tier since you crackheads don't even know what sandwich we're discussing. Okay, next we have the chicken parm hero.
This is white people shit.
I'm black as fuck and I love this, Sandy. The fuck are you on about, mate? The chicken parm hero is the best Mexican sandwich I've ever tasted. It's like, wow, chicken parm can't get any better. Just kidding. Let's put some bread on it. Boom, instant S tier.
Sacrilegion. What level of dementia do you have to actually truly genuinely believe that chicken parm is Mexican?
No dementia, fuckface. I just pop hella beans. Don't be a bomba clot.
You know those containers that they give elderly people with each little bucket having a huge letter to represent what day of the week it is so that they can all their pills? Joe has one for every half hour of the day, except all the pills are black market.
No cap.
Okay, whatever. This chicken parm hero is good. Don't get it twisted, but it's always too much for me to eat. Also, ain't no way in hell I'm going to eat the whole thing and get sauce on me, D tier.
Wow, hating on the chicken parm hero. I see how it is. Putting this one into A tier because it really is a phenomenal sandwich. But Obama, as much as I hate to level with your annoying bitch ass, I can't go anywhere without people knowing I had a chicken parm hero because of the huge tomato stains on my fucking blazer. Okay, now we have the Turkey Club.
This is old man's boof, Donald.
Please have some class, trap star. This sandwich has stood the testament of time and has its own unique feeling of satisfaction from a slightly above average experience of fresh deli meat, lettuce, tomato, and sometimes cheese and bacon that both satisfies and also nourishes your body like no other sandwich.
Yeah, I have some fresh meat for you right here, soy boy, horse ass, licking ass.
Please, Joseph, the adults are speaking. He's absolutely 100% correct. From Seinfeld to real life, the Turkey Club has fed and watered many an American as they, and I don't say this lightly, erected the greatest infrastructure the world has ever seen, like in these places like New York, Florida, Boston, among others.
Kind of a New York thing, though, ain't it, chap?
Oh, God, is this when Joe won't stop talking in an English accent?
Core blimey, mate, what are you doing in me pockets?
Joe, what in God's name is going on over there?
A wee lad just came in here and picked me pockets? Oh, what will the missus say?
Right, I'm going to put the club in A tier. Next, we have the Reuben sandwich.
Hey, what even is this anyway?
It's a corned beef sandwich on rye bread with Swiss cheese and sometimes some other things with Russian dressing and or special Reuben sauce.
Sounds bussin'.
It is, Joe. I can hear you salivating. Go drink some water, you dried prune-looking ass. And since you don't even know what this is, you can just stay there and shut the fuck up or go to bed.
No fair. Jill, where's my Snuggie?
The Reuben is a great sandwich. I think it hits the spot when you're looking for something to fill you up without being too hard to chew. The corned beef is very flavorful, and mixed with the rye bread and Swiss cheese is a very filling combination of goodness. This is the sandwich for distinguished men only.
Yes, I very much enjoy a nice Reuben sandwich when I want something filling, but that's not going to make me feel gross. However, you are far from a distinguished gentleman Trump, and you frequent McDonald's more than any other restaurant. You're a rich man who chooses to be a peasant, not a distinguished gentleman. Put this shit into S tier if you're so distinguished.
Distinguished men can still enjoy a McFlurry and a Big Mac every once in a while. You un-American string of black licorice. I think I will go S tier, but definitely not because of what you said. Next up, we have the BBQ roast beef sandwich, sometimes served on garlic bread, sometimes regular bread.
I've had some great ones. I've had some okay ones. I think this needs to go C tier because it can either be very dry and a pain to eat or extremely delicious.
Obama, we know you don't like roast beef. You're more of a hot dog kind of guy. The roast beef sandwich is a B tier for me. I don't think it's the best of the cold cuts crew, and it's a little too dry for me. How good the sandwich is depends entirely on the barbecue sauce.
You know, you both have great points. Every pussy I know would say the same thing.
Whoa.
Come on now.
The roast beef sandwich is definitely the best one so far. This is the best combination of ingredients and sauces. The salty and juicy red meat with a nice sweet and tangy BBQ sauce and mozzarella cheese. Put it on garlic bread and you have a perfect sandwich. S tier and Dale. Next we have the tuna salad sandwich.
What's Jill doing on this list?
You are revolting, Joe.
Gee, the tuna salad is okay. It's good every once in a while and it slaps with American cheese. From time to time, I thoroughly enjoy this sandwich on toasted rye bread.
This shit slaps. How many other sandwiches have fish on them? Exactly, bitch. You know this stands alone and deserves S tier. Do it for the fish.
What the fuck have the fucking fish ever done for me, Obama? Put this in D tier, Donald.
Yeah, what have the fish ever done for us? Joe, that was a great point. We need great trade deals, favorable ones. We need to make America great again, and I don't think the fish are worth the effort and time of our great American people. I'm putting this into B tier, but try it on toasted rye bread, though shit is amazing. Now, gentlemen, brace yourself. We have the egg salad sandwich.
This shit is mid, but I do enjoy it in the morning from time to time before work.
Ha! Obama has to commute to work. What a weenie pants.
Fuck you, Joe. I miss my work from home job.
Me too. Sigh, I miss it so dearly. Why'd you have to rub it in, Joey boy?
Ha ha! Suck it. I just called for a cream soda from the White House butler.
Cream soda? Fuck, don't be jealous, Donald. Keep it together. Okay, where were we? Yes, egg salad. EW fucking trash, throw it in the dumpster.
Egg salad ain't too bad.
Egg salad is putrid, Joe. Only people born in the 30s and 40s would like this shit.
What do you mean? My mother always packed me an egg salad sandwich to take to school, and me and the other boys would eat our egg salad sandwiches by the creek. I will never forget cheersing my buddies with our egg sandwiches, making sure to get every sandwich, and then scarfing them down together before setting up camp for the night.
What the fuck? Cheersing egg sandwiches? Truly a touching story, Joe, but we live outside of a Little Rascals film, and this shit is garbage. Your old ass gums probably like it, though. You don't even have to chew it. Trash tier. Next up, we have the PB and J.
I'm allergic to peanut butter and 37 other foods, so I'll sit this one out. Where's my inhaler?
That's sad, Joe. Pathetic, really. The PB&J has got to be S tier. This classic combo is so perfect they even use it to describe love.
Whoa, always jumping the gun, Obama. The sandwich is okay, but it's much better with cream cheese or cashew butter in place of the peanut butter. It doesn't fill me up either.
You could go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and still leave hungry, Pudge Boy.
That was mean. Shut the fuck up, Joe.
It just means I am more huggable than you, Joe. And you never even had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so shh. Putting this into C tier because the peanut butter really should get a participation trophy instead of championing this jelly sandwich. Sheesh, I am so fucking hungry. I need to get a 10-PC McNuggets and a cookie tote from McDonald's stat. Let's finish this list off with the grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, baby, this is the best. Michelle or myself can always whip these up super cheap and easy, and it's the best tasting sandwich ever. And I'm not talking that weird 3-cheese or Gouda grilled cheese bullshit. The American cheese grilled cheese, not that bootleg grilled cheese. S tier.
That's probably because Michelle is a man and can't cook. So you have to settle for a quick grilled cheese sandwich. Imagine marrying a woman who can't cook. Couldn't be me. My mama would be utterly disappointed.
Yeah, the grilled cheese has to go S tier. When the Great Depression came around, this was all I ate as a young man in the workforce, except I'm lactose intolerant. Had me shitting all the way up on the 84th floor of the Empire State Building down on the crowds below. There were no bathrooms while we were working up there, as nothing had been constructed yet, and we all worked for 3 cents an hour, so I would just have to dump in my harness, and after a while, my pants would split open and unleash a deadly litter of fat shits onto the street below.
Dude, this has to be the last sandwich. Please, God, please.
Yep, it is. S tier, and have a great night, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Today I'll be ranking M&Ms. There was a lot of competition over which one of us would do this tier list. But when I told them that I was the only chocolate guy here, they all backed down immediately. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, baby?
Obama, I eat so much more candy than you do. I know what's juice and what's poop. Yes, this is my fucking tier list, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, man.
Both of you are absolutely crazy. I should clearly be ranking these because I eat M&Ms more than both of you. I even have a pen that secretly dispenses mini M&Ms for me for when I'm in strict Middle Eastern countries during Ramadan. Really lets me know who I can trust at the table, too.
Yeah, anyway, I got the job, so just like the fucking video and get me to 500 subscribers, and we'll start things off with the plain Jane milk chocolate.
These are good, but it's just chocolate. Come on, man. No ice cream.
Goated, Joe. I better not hear another word about your fucking ice cream.
I think they're goated, too. But hold on one second, Donald. You heard? Joe, I'm trying to understand you, as I know you come from a foreign galaxy. What ails you regarding the milk chocolate M&Ms?
Water.
Get this man some water, Trump.
Here, take a sip of this Trump water. It's the best in the biz.
Gulp, ooh, beep, boop, there I am. Okay, so basically I was just saying they're just fucking chocolate, my man.
You already said that, Joey. Ugh, God, fuck you. This is going into S tier. Next up, we have white chocolate M&Ms.
Love white chocolate, but these don't even taste like how white chocolate is supposed to taste. I mean, they do, but does anyone know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean, Trump. The M on the M&M ruins the whole candy. It makes it taste funky.
This is white people. Shh.
Your mom is white people shit?
Stop saying that, Obama. I'm starting to think you have a book in your bedside drawer with things labeled white people shit and black people shit.
It's the truth, and you know it, but I'll yield. These white chocolate M&Ms aren't any better than regular white chocolate, which in itself is B tier, so I would go trash tier for these. How can you fuck up white chocolate?
I think it's the candy shell.
I think it's the candy shell. Shut the hell up, nerd. Go in trash tier. Next up, we have peanut M&Ms.
These are worse than regular M's. They're much bigger, though, which I love, of course. Who doesn't love big M's?
I know one person who loves big balls, and his name rhymes with llama.
Fuck off, you geriatric asshole. You're never happy, are you, you miserable asshole? And for your information, I don't like these peanut M's. They never have enough pieces inside. I'm going C tier. Oh, and by the way, fuck you. Next, we'll be ranking the minis.
The minis are just what you'd expect them to be. Regular milk chocolate M's, just a little less satisfying.
I feel that. Not only are they smaller, but they have less M's per pack. They also don't taste the same, which leads me to believe that there's some monkey business going on.
They taste the same, Joe. What the hell are you saying? I think the crack Hunter has been giving you is making you paranoid. You lie to your wife this much, Joe?
The only time I lie to my wife is to dip out to the deli real quick to pick up and eat a delicious sandwich, because whatever the fuck she's making me is either not enough or it takes me too long to mentally prepare for a battle with bland-ass food.
Wow, I can respect it. Mans loves his wife. And that clapback like the world has never seen.
Okay, gosh darn it, son. These minis are going A tier because I respect what you said, Joe. Sake, you're a snake, Joe. I don't believe anything you say. Okay, next up we have the pretzel M's.
Goated. These really come in clutch, especially at the airport where the only other option to replenish my ions is pistachio nuts or pretzels. Come on, dog, you know me. I'm getting the pretzel M's over that shit every time.
Donald, you really know your nutrition stuff.
It's the daily visits to the doctor's office. Nothing to be impressed with Obama. Plus, even if he does know what's good to eat, he still chooses to eat like shit. It's like he loved his high school diet so much he never evolved from it.
Joe, you have a doctor with you 24/7 and a wireless EKG attached to your body. Oh, and you also can't even talk without a teleprompter. Your fucking AI voiceover sounds better than your real voice. I mean, who the fuck sucks that much where the AI version is better than them?
You know, I could say the same thing about you, Donald. Oh my God, that was so mean, what, Jill? Do we have any more chalky milk?
Let me step in here because this murder of Joe is unethical at this point. Man just got spit roasted over a campfire like a 20-pound hog. The pretzel M's are a very nice combination and have that little extra pop of flavor that chocolate pretzels don't have. Let's throw this into A tier with the minis. What do you guys think about the dark chocolate M's?
I love the dark chocolate M's. Ever since my doctor recommended I eat dark chocolate to lower my cholesterol, I've really begun to develop a love for the dark chocolate.
So has Jill around the same time.
Joe loves dark chocolate more than me. Who knew?
You're a light-skinned ass, Obama. You don't really love dark chocolate. You couldn't possibly.
Am I light-skinned, Donald? Would you say it's light compared to, let's say, what color? Deep orange, like your used cheese grater of a face.
You're definitely a light-skinned ass nigga, Obama. Except take out that last word, because you're not even black.
Listen, I am blacker than anyone. I don't even need to explain myself here that light skins aren't even black. Argument is so 2010. Anyway, I'm putting these in C tier because they're not even that good. And Joe, you dumbass, they don't lower your cholesterol in M&M form, you loopy dickhead. Okay, next up we have caramel M's.
Look, Joe, Obama's talking about representations of light skins. Caramel. Haha, what's next? Is he going to put it in S tier?
I was actually...
Ha ha, oh my God, next he'll probably rank toffee. Ha ha ha, that's golden, pun intended. Oh, wait a minute. Are these the caramel M&Ms?
Yes, you dumbass.
Ooh, this is amazing. The caramel has just the right amount of sticky pull on my dentures. So delicious, and they use just the right amount of caramel to make this amazing. The caramel is also salty and not dead weight like that Milky Way caramel.
That was actually a great point about the saltiness and a funny way you described the Milky Way bar.
Shut the fuck up, Obama. You can never stop dick riding each other, I swear. This shit definitely goes S tier, though. It always depends on my mood, whether I get 3 bags of these M&Ms and 2 bags of the regular, or 3 bags of the regular ones and 2 bags of these.
You make me sick, Trump. Okay, it's going S tier. Next, we have the fudge brownie.
There's only about 5 fucking pieces of candy in this bag. It's like getting an 8th sack, and it's just a half-filled bag of shake.
Sounds like some bitch ass got finessed.
Yeah, I hate when I have to pick up from Joe, too. And you're right, there's never any fucking M&Ms when I buy this flavor.
Yeah, that's why you're here every week, right, Obama? I swear it's always the niggas picking up 8s who have something to say.
I'd get more, but your weed sucks, Joe. Not my fault, my plug is always AFK.
Funny, I have 12 texts from you begging me to deliver you an 8th last night, which I ignored. Then 4 more in the morning that I left on read and walked outside at 11 in the morning to hand you your pathetic bag. I love these M&Ms, and after I give Jill her half, I'm basically left with nothing. How can I go to court for this and get my halves back?
Okay, damn, Joe, really releasing the texts. I feel that. Where's Judge Joe Brown when you need him? I'm gonna put these in C tier because they do slap pretty hard.
Joey Brown was at my wedding.
Judge Jimothy Brown was great in my sexual assault case, hash 23 in 1975, gotta say. Are there any more M's to rank?
Nah, I'm out. Thank you for watching.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just read the title of the video. This is my moment.
I guess so, Joe. We'll give you the most juvenile things to rank since you have, essentially, no brain.
Fuck you. Why can't a man just enjoy ice cream and teacup amusement rides?
I knew of the ice cream fetish, but not the teacup rides.
Well, surprise, surprise, Obama. If you're willing to ride the teacups with me, then hit the like button right now. Also, it doesn't look like we're going to make it to 1,000 subscribers this month, so if that's the case, then there will be no hour-long mega series.
YouTube search has been non-existent for these videos. How many times do I have to upload a video before they know I'm a real one?
I'll look into it.
Whenever you say that you go on vacation right afterwards.
Yes, I'm going to Cancun tomorrow. How did you know? Now let's rank mango ice cream in honor of Hawaii.
God, Joe, this is how you're handling this?
I thought it was a nice gesture. Plus, mango ice cream is really good. It's more of a sorbet usually, but the fruit pieces go well with ice cream too, so I'm thinking A tier.
Well, when I go there next week, I'll be sure to let them know that Sleepy Joe decided to rank mango ice cream first in honor of them.
Thank you, Donald. I appreciate that.
I'm sure that's not going to help you out at the polls, Joe. Anyway, mango ice cream is good, but I mean, it's not even really ice cream. I'd go C tier since it doesn't really fit the MO.
It doesn't fit the MO. Shut up, loser. This ice cream is really good. It deserves B tier.
B tier it is, guys. Oh, golly, I hope I don't run into any Hawaiians today. Next up, we have chocolate chip. I'm just going to pretend that nobody else is here, and oh, wow, how did that end up there? What do you guys think of mint chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip is an S tier. I'd give it a B tier because it's no better than regular chocolate chip. I mean, fuck if they put a lot of chocolate chips onto regular chocolate chip ice cream. Isn't that technically chocolate chip ice cream?
Shut the hell up, Trump. It's not chocolate chip ice cream? Not even close. I'm going to rip your throat out just for saying such a thing. Kamala, get Air Force One ready. We leave in 5 minutes.
Why didn't Kamala ever do that for me? By the way, tell Kamala that chocolate chip ice cream sucks ass, and that I'd rather eat Greek yogurt.
Guys, it's there. It's not moving. What about mint chalky chip?
Mint chocolate chip is much better.
Yeah, I think so too, Joe. And I'm not even saying that to fuck with you. The mint flavor is really great on its own. And then the chocolate chips just add so much to it. Always enjoy this no matter where it comes from.
Okay, I don't want to be friends anymore. How can I be friends with people who don't love chocolate chip ice cream?
I'm okay with that.
Cool.
All right, assholes, mint can go A tier too because chocolate chips are in it. What do we think about chocolate?
Chocolate is great, especially when you're dining in somewhere. Can always trust chocolate ice cream to hit the sweet spot, and it varies in taste, quality, texture, you name it. I'm thinking S tier.
Yeah, chocolate has to go S tier, Joe.
Was thinking C tier. It's pretty basic Obama, although I know you have a soft spot for chocolate.
Yeah, you're so freaking biased, just like everyone who supports you. How can you say C tier for chocolate ice cream?
Okay, all right, no need to give me a metaphoric atomic wedgie via debate. I'll put it in S and vanilla too.
As well get that over with. Nothing better than a vanilla cone with rainbow sprinkles.
Slappity slap slap, someone get me a creamy white cone right now.
I just nutted.
Me too.
Me 3.
Okay, boys, how do you guys like cotton candy?
I liked it a ton as a kid, but now it just tastes kind of okay. And there are a lot of places now that don't make the cotton candy ice cream correctly. It doesn't always taste right. I'd go C tier.
This shit is so nasty. My kid ever wants this, he's getting smacked upside the head. Put it into trash tier, Joe.
Cotton candy is good, but I'm going C tier because it's better as the soft, fluffy sponge sugar treat. The ice cream itself is just okay. What do you think of cookies and cream?
You know, Zaddy Bomba loves a little cookies and cream.
S tier. This is always amazing in milkshake form and also in solid form. Cookies and cream always is refreshing, sweet, and creamy enough to feel like a true milkshake. Gotta go S.
Cookies and cream is amazing. Gotta go S tier. Okay, next, what do we think of butter pecan?
Such a lovely mix of nuts and ice cream. No other nut goes better with ice cream. Gotta go S tier.
You just love nuts, Obama.
I do too, Trump. I'm thinking A tier.
This isn't in the upper tiers, guys. It's so mid. It's really not good at all.
Okay, so can we go B tier? I really love the way the nuts taste with the slightly butter vanilla flavor.
No, you clowns. Fools. I've sent 24 government contractors to your house. They are building a 1,000-foot wall around your house until you put this into trash tier.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll cave. Where's my press secretary, Jim, or whatever? Can she stand in for me on Xbox 360 party chat?
Pathetic, Joe. You are such a little weasel fuck.
Jimothy! Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, trash tier it is. What do you guys think about pistachio?
S tier if we're talking about the green pistachio ice cream. If we're talking about the vanilla ice cream with the chopped nuts in it, I'd go B tier. That Green Goblin-ass pistachio ice cream slaps too hard, bro, too hard. I would go to Carville just for this flavor.
You know me, I love nuts, so I'm going S tier, too.
Well, I don't think S tier is really fair, gentlemen. It's great and all, but it's just another variation with no toppings, and it's not as consistent. Gonna go A tier, though, because the flavor is extremely unique on that Green Goblin action. Okay, next up, what do we think about strawberry?
Strawberry slaps in certain situations. Personally, I like it much more when there's actually fresh strawberries in the ice cream, but I just really fucking love strawberries. Planted some in the front yard last week.
You would have a strawberry bush in your front yard, you fruitcake. This ice cream is trash. The variation without the fruit pieces usually just tastes like fake strawberry shit milk. And the other one, you know what, it's just mid, throw it in trash, please.
Schmrawberry isn't that bad, Donald. It's also pretty boring, though. I'll put this one into C tier. Oh, and fuck you, Obama. Next up, we have cherry vanilla.
Very smooth, elite tier milkshakes, but as a standalone ice cream, also very mid.
We're talking about the ice cream Donald, not your sex life with your mail order bride.
Yeah, Donald, it's not even mid. It's pretty good. Don't talk about good ice cream like that, you simp. Don't tell us you don't know where all your money went either.
Why go steady with a girl when I can have my smoking hot Mexican wife for $19.99 per month?
You are such a loser. 40-year-old virgin type shit, Donald. Cherry vanilla is very pleasant compared to other flavors. The cherry adds a nice flavor that curbs the sweetness of it. I'm thinking A tier.
No, that can't happen, Obama. Nothing that lacks chocolate chips is going above B tier.
I need to take a break and clear my head.
It's okay, Obama. Just tell us you want Michelle to pound your ass and suck your toes.
Donald Gross, if you still happen to be watching, I know you're about that AI president life, so help a player out and subscribe so we can hit 700 this weekend. We'll be back with a part 2 for sure with this one. I get horny whenever I hear the words ice cream or just one of those 2 words. All right, bye.
Good evening, gentlemen. Today we'll be ranking cocktails because, well, I'm something of a bartender myself. Now, If we still don't have 1,000 subscribers by the time I post this, we need to seriously reconsider our time management processes.
You need to do that anyway, Trump. Comment an orange emoji if you don't trust Donald and his 300 stepchildren.
That was personal, Joe. Stop that. I'm just looking forward to the Broke President's Member Benefits Program.
Yes, me too. Hit the like button for our first beverage, the gin and tonic.
Of course, the driest, dustiest president would start with the driest, dustiest liquor. Can't drink gin without feeling my liver shrivel.
Might I suggest being less of a bitch, Obama? Before there was soda, there was tonic water. Basically water, but fizzy. Brilliant. I'd go S tier.
You can actually talk about the prehistoric times before soda, Joe. I'm sure your lack of electricity in your youth is a major factor to your imminent mental decline. However, I find common ground with the empty sack and place this cocktail into S tier.
Old farts.
How do we feel about martinis?
This is for the youngsters. Such a tasteless, classless drink, but I will admit there are plenty of drinks that taste worse.
Yes, well, the martini is pretty fire. Always a good choice when you don't know what to order at the restaurant, too. This is a drink I can sip on all night and enjoy a lot of variety with espresso martinis, apple martinis, and if I'm feeling extra spicy, a dirty martini.
Yeah, when I'm really feeling myself, I go for the dirty, dirty.
See what I mean? No class.
All right, I'm going to A tier so we don't have to listen to Joe's whiny ass. Since I'm really hurting for a squirtin' right about now, let's rank buttery nipples.
The fuck did you just say? Hurtin' for a squirtin'?
Yeah, it's my new catchphrase. But you think the G-spot is a myth since you just massaged Michelle's massive prostate.
What's wrong with massaging the old gallbladder? Plus, I love me some buttery nipples. S tier.
I'm about it, bro. Buttery nipples are so fire. Both the cocktail and the she-male.
Pause.
Pause.
Pause again.
Pause.
Get the mouthwash.
Pause.
Joe, you can stop saying pause now. I said what I said.
Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. S tier for this. What do we think of the Cosmopolitan?
Anything with vodka in it is fine by me.
Yeah, this was really popular on Sex and the City. I remember when all the single girls drank Cosmos. 0 fucks given.
Oh, why didn't I realize Obama would love a show full of trannies? You're probably in heaven.
I could go for a nice Cosmopolitan right now.
You're down for anything, Obama. I know the vibes. The vodka and cranberry goes together nicely. I just don't like the line. Why put lime with cranberries? Stupid
He's a
choice.
bitch. Grow
Thinking
some balls.
C tier.
This drink is iconic Trump. It deserves at least a B tier because I see where you're coming from. It's a bit too acidic with the lime in there.
It's good, guys. It's just vodka. But if you can hunker down and drink alcohol, why can't you handle a bit of citric acid?
I'm surprised it doesn't burn a hole right through your chest, Joe. Going B tier, how do we like the margarita?
I'm something of a tequila drinker myself. S tier plus the frozen margs are unbeatable. Get the fuck out of here if you come at me with your fake masculinity shit, Donnie.
Hey, Sientado Obama. Me encantan las margaritas. Cierra la boca, mama huevo.
What did he say, Obama? I'm half chub. Oh, wait, we're ranking margaritas? Schwing, boner alert.
No idea. Something about eggs.
What a clown you are, Obama. S tier, obviously, for margaritas. What do we think about Jack and Coke?
This shit sucks. I don't know why there's so much hype around it, literally ruining whiskey's sharp and rowdy taste with a basic ass Coca-Cola. It's like what childish people drink when they turn 21. And don't even get me started on that honey jack shit. You might as well just give those people alcoholic apple juice.
Haven't you ever heard of Angry Orchard, Obama? You don't always have to drink the unhealthy way. But yeah, I agree. It's pretty average, and I don't like the extra sweetness.
Jack and Coke is the best thing on this list. Why can't you guys ever admit that Coca-Cola is the best drink on the planet?
Because we're just looking out for you, bro. And it's also just not that good of a drink.
Coke is just a soda, Donald. How can you be a billionaire but not appreciate the qualities of more expensive things? Anyway, I'm getting too deep. Must be the ADHD meds.
All right, I'll go C tier. I guess it's just kind of average. Next up, we have the pina colada. Did I say that right?
Trump acting like he doesn't know what a pina colada is, like he hasn't been on Epstein's Island every week.
You were there too, Obama. I remember seeing you at the tribal dance. Besides, you're both saying it wrong. It's called a he-no-ba-ra-ti-ta.
So iconic of a drink, really. So much so that the combination of pineapple and coconut is now recognized as pina colada flavor. S tier. What do we think about daiquiris?
Absolute fire. Plus, there's that perk Deadshot Dequarian cod, and I love using that.
Probably because your lizard fingers can't aim very well. You're useless without that Dequari perk.
Joe is just dead weight in general. His AI tier list brain is more valuable than his actual brain. Daiquiris are like a breath of fresh air and the only rum-based cocktail on the list.
Oh yeah, I love the frozen ones too. I would just smoke my Nick stick and drink frozen Daiquiris while jerking it under the blackjack table at Atlantic City many a long night in my 20s.
Obama, I'm supposed to be the mentally ill person of the group. Can you tone it down a little?
Tone it down. A lot, please, Obama.
I think he's just a little bit hangry. He seems to lose his filter when that happens. Speaking of which, daiquiris make me hungry as a motherfucker. So I go D tier. Otherwise, they're pretty solid. Just some rum and citrus juice and always taste super sweet.
Yeah, they are. A little too sweet sometimes. I'm going to go C tier for this one. I'm not really much of a Jack Sparrow. All right, have you guys ever had a Mai Tai?
Yes, of course, we've had Mai Tai before, Donald.
It's not a dumb question, Joe. You just hate questions. Mai Tais are pretty good, but it's very, very fruity. In a vacation setting, it's perfect, but I don't feel comfortable sipping a Mai Tai at the bar.
What's wrong with sipping Mai Tai out of a baby bottle at the saloon?
Joe, it's 2023, no more saloons and swinging wooden midget doors. And Obama, that's not fair grounds in a court of law to defamate the Mai Tai reputation. This is actually my favorite drink. Don't tell anybody. S tier.
It's a bit too much for S tier.
Yeah, but I would expect this much from this biased Cheeto Puff.
Come up with some new insults. Obama, you would drown alive in a COD party chat. Anyway, if you're still watching, you might as well subscribe. Our personalities probably mesh quite well. Keep an eye out for a part second next month if we get enough likes and shares.
What up, y'all Loki? I'm the king of Doritos. I sit on a throne of nacho cheese Doritos while I play Xbox with the boys. Like the video, if Doritos are your favorite chip.
Already pandering to the illegals, eh, Obama?
If you think Trump is racist, drop a foot emoji in the comments.
This is not a time to be discussing feet, Joe. We're still on the brink of 1,000 subs and need more likes on our videos to get suggested more. We're taking over and early members of our club will be rewarded. As I was saying, nacho cheese is going S tier.
I can't even debate that. It's just an amazing chip that will stand the test of time.
Okay, fine, I'll wait till Jill's home to focus on my feet. Nacho cheese flavor is an easy S tier from your gaming nights, Super Bowl parties, and third grade gym class.
You should never be allowed to see daylight again, Joe. Glad we all can agree on something. Next up, we have Cool Ranch.
Ranch is something I eat daily sometimes, 2 or 3 times a day when I go to McDonald's. And this flavor, some argue, is better than nacho cheese. It's an A tier from me.
Settle down there, Simon Cowell. These are so overrated, I mean, they basically taste like a dookie in your mouth, and they even start to give your lips a numb, spicy sensation.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. What do people see in these, Trump?
They taste very ranchy, aren't as cheesy as the Doritos. My fingers are spared a little, plus the red and green flakes in the chip are so pretty.
No, that's just an illusion. Trump, these are just as cheesy, they just don't look as cheesy because it's a lighter color. Wait, what the hell? George.
Hey fellas, sorry I'm late. Where are we at on the Doritos?
Oh my God, it's George Bush, AKA Special Agent Towers.
Bro, did you really have to Twitch stream yourself crashing your private jet into the radio tower next to your house and parachuting down into your couch?
Yes, he did. And George, I just want to say you're a hero, sir.
Thank you, Donald. My boner is quite a wonder. So where are we at, Obama?
How can you call me that after what I just saw? Anyway, I guess I should just be happy you're here. We were just discussing Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, lovely. The Cool Ranch Doritos are pretty spectacular. Not as good as the nacho cheese flavor, though.
Yeah, we are all in agreement on that. I'm going to put this into C tier. Next up, we have the spicy sweet chili.
I wish these were as spicy and sweet as George.
Pause. Donald, I respect you as a friend, so I'm only going to tell you this one time. Get off my dick.
Confirmed Trump is a dick rider. These Doritos are pretty good, not going to lie. Way better than the Cool Ranch. And I always reach for these over the ranch when I need an extra kick. The purple bag just stands out to me, too.
Yeah, these are good. By the way, our analytics say that only 1% of you like this flavor. Comment a snack emoji if you're one of the people who like these.
Joe, is he being serious, guys? These are pretty overrated, Obama.
I was just going to say the same thing, Bush.
Donald, that's your first strike for dick riding. These chips have the it factor. And by that, I mean I'm perfectly capable of stuffing my face with these until the bag is empty, until the plane literally hits solid metal.
George, you really in a kamikaze mood today, huh?
You might think this is dick riding Obama because all you can think about is Michelle's dick all day long. But the chips offer a very nice flavor in the beginning and then just get progressively more atrocious with each difficult bite. These deserve trash tier or D.
Okay, I'm going to respect everyone's opinion here, especially our newest member of the Broke President's Club. C tier for sweet spicy chili. Meow. Okay, next up we have the tangy BBQ.
Tangy BBQ sauce is the best BBQ sauce for sure, but you can't capture that in a bag of chips. I'd go B tier for trying, though.
Yeah, that tangy Angie BBQ is squirt-worthy. I'm not sure if I like these any more than regular BBQ chips.
It says sweet and tangy, but if that's what I wanted, I would just suck myself off.
God damn, you got some flexibility in those bones, Joey boy.
Yeah, just for that, I'm going D tier. What do we think about the Flamin' Hot Lyman?
Flamin' hot on my ass cheeks for sure.
Heard you, bro. Good thing the White House has free plumbers on deck.
George, your shits could probably cause another 9/11. The limones, hermosa, es un picante de grande fuerte y tranquila al mismo tiempo.
Pretty sure that was broken Spanish, but pretty good work, Donald. However, this isn't Spanish class, so lose that Spanish like you lost the election. But I do agree, these chips are pretty good. I'd go A tier.
They're just okay. A little too hot for my liking.
Okay, George, I get that you come in here swinging your huge cock around like you own the place. But I'm putting this one into C tier because it's pretty much average when you write down the pros and cons. What do we think of the spicy pineapple jalapeno flavor?
This sounds way too Mexican, like it's trying too hard to represent the Latina community, you know?
You can't say that anymore. It's 2023.
Yeah, you're spot on, Agent Towers. They're definitely trying too hard. When you're a real cholo, you don't have to try at all. You just have that look.
People say I look like Bad Bunny.
Has anyone even had these fucking chips?
No, where do they sell these, on the moon or something?
I've had these. Corn Pop always has the early releases on Doritos. Pineapples and jalapenos in real life would probably taste worse than a 5-year-old's hair after using Pantene. But in chip form, they're pretty good.
Okay, so I was at Bill's house last weekend, and guys, he had these. I don't know if he got them off the Dar Web or from Hillary's Connect, but these shits are fire. I'd slap these into A tier and call it a day.
Glad I can finally take off my fucking parachute. Drop a plane emoji in the comments if you missed me, boys.
Hello, everyone. We had to take the mic from Joe because he keeps having a fart attack.
Oh my
again.
God, make it stop. Great Neptune, these waves are unstoppable.
Quick, someone hit the subscribe button.
Oh wait, I think I just heard a bell notification for a new Broke President's video. I'm okay now.
Okay, knock it off, you two. Comment a fart emoji if you think the farts are funny, or a puke emoji if you don't. Anyway, first we'll be ranking tiramisu.
Tiramisu soup is a wonderful climax on dinner. The hints of dolphin tears and warm burn from the jalapenos really feels nice.
Joe Biden, everybody.
Joe, what in the hookers this crack are you talking about? This is a light pastry with coffee powder. Please, someone revoke this man's driver's license.
What? No, don't do that. I need to drive my Bugatti scooter on the road.
I feel like I'm talking to Mr. Bean or Napoleon Dynamite or some other odd character.
All right, well, I tried. Gonna put the turpy meat stew into A tier.
You really got to stop smoking crack.
Never that Obi-Wan Kenobi. What do we think about tartufo?
Glad you mentioned this one early, Joe. This is a great traditional Italian dessert. A great 50-50 mix of vanilla and chocolate ice cream in a sturdy chocolate shell. It's like a chocolate-dipped cone the Aki way and with more class. S tier.
Whoa, now hold your horses there, Donald. I love tartufo as much as the next man, but it's just ice cream, bro. Definitely not A tier.
Tartufo is pretty good, Obama. I don't know. Okay, my intuition is telling me to go A tier. Yes, we must not disrespect this humble superstar of dessert foods. Okay, what do we think of brownies?
S tier. Love that chocolatey goodness. Plus, what dessert goes better with savory food than a nice chocolatey brownie?
Brownies? Really, Obama? You want to put basic-ass brownies into S tier? When did you become such a basic white bitch?
Whoa, now, oh boy, Donald, that wasn't very nice.
Trump, I will beat your ass senseless.
Holy, stop it, guys, stop it.
I really would.
This brownie's going into B tier. It definitely goes well with some food like burgers or wings, but really doesn't bring much to the table, to be honest. Okay, next, what do we think of cookies?
Oh, Melania makes the best cookies at Trump Tower, I tell you. Chocolate chip cookies and Oreos are scattered all throughout my 328 floors. It really is a masterpiece of culinary genius, and I have used this masterpiece to unite nations under peace treaties. I would truly be able to create world peace with these cookies if it wasn't for Sleepy Joe rigging our last election. Sad.
The only thing that's rigged is that damn hairpiece strapped to your scalp.
Get him, Joe. Oh, wait, no, that's not the point here, is it? Cookies are S tier. They're the most magical things in the universe sent from aliens.
Yeah, I read that in the file, too. Aliens created cookies to control us. Some of us risk it all for vagina, some of us risk it all for money. And those who can't be bought will sure as fuck risk it all for some cookies. S tier. Okay, what do you guys think about churros?
Churros, oh my amigo, these are fantastico. Throw on some Dookie Lueche like a real Mexican, and now you're set for a long day delivering food via Vespa bike.
Dulce de leche is the word I think you're looking for, Donald. Plus, you just culturally appropriated the entire Mexican heritage. Sad thing is, you're probably wearing a sombrero and eating a taco bowl as you say these things. Churros are really, really good, but something tells me Joe likes to suck on his churros, so he'll say S tier. I, on the other hand, will go A tier.
Already tried, Obama. These are way too girthy for me to stuff in my mouth, and the cinnamon sugar collects around the corners of my lips. Really want to go with trash tier because I hate being teased like this. I think D tier is a nice compromise. What do we think about cake?
To me, it's obvious that cake is an S tier. The many banquets and venues I've been to, I've had some of the most magnificent and delicate flavors in my mouth.
For such a dick rider, cake isn't even that good.
I have to agree with Obama here, Trump. Cake is just okay. Ice cream cake I love, though.
Yeah, cake doesn't always symbolize the finer things in life, Trump.
Chocolate mouse, velvet sponge cake, blueberry crumb, ice devils, you can't be serious.
Oh, I'm dead serious, big boy. This is going B tier. Next up, how do we feel about ice cream? Oh, wait, I don't give a fuck. S tier. What about blondies?
Blondies aren't that bad. I actually prefer them over brownies. They aren't an overload of chocolate, but still sweet and savory all in one bite.
You are so biased, it's not even funny. You do realize you owe no allegiance to the blondie, right?
Yeah, I know, still A tier from me. And who, me? Biased? No, never that.
The blondie is pretty good. It's like the guy in gym class you never gave a chance to, and then one day someone picks him first and lifts his spirits, and he winds up playing well the whole game. Love a good underdog story, and well, maybe I was that guy in gym class. Okay, I'm going B tier. What do we think about cupcakes?
Cupcakes are for girls. EEW. How can a grown man possibly rank cupcakes above B tier? Put them in trash tier or you're a pussy, Joe.
Donald's masculinity just feels threatened. Cupcakes slap so fucking hard, bro. Like dead ass. I borrowed a tray of cupcakes from my daughter's science experiment last week, and the whole experiment got fucked.
See what I mean, Joe? You don't want to be that much of a pussy. Please put it into trash tier.
But Donald, get the fuck off my back. I would have done the same fucking thing, so I don't know who you're preaching to, Buster. Cupcakes of all shapes and sizes, they all slap. It also makes no sense that you put cake in S, but want to put cupcakes, which are small cakes, into trash tier. They're delicious. Vanilla cake, chocolate frosting, Oreos on top, red velvet, all that shit you were talking for the cake. As a matter of fact, I'm going S tier for these. Oh, wait, that's my alarm going off for my 5 p.m. nap. See you guys later.
Joe, you're not going anywhere. Wait, no, come back. Get back here right now, Joe. I'm not kidding. Welcome, viewers. Behold, the tier list for the scummiest of the scum. All my dirtbags unite. We will be ranking cigarettes.
Pretty sure they can read the title.
Shut the fuck up, Obama. Your whack-ass opinions are why we don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. Comment a 100 emoji if you think I'm speaking facts.
All right, listen up, you two. I've given this a lot of thought, and it's obvious that Camel Crush menthol cigarettes deserve an A. Why, you ask? Well, let's start with the fact that they're like the chameleons of cigarettes. You get 2 flavors in one stick. It's like a smokable Jekyll and Hyde situation, which is clearly a sign of sophistication.
Oh, please, Trump. You and your dual personality obsession, I'm going to have to go with a solid F on this one. Those Camel Crush things are like the chia pets of the cigarette world, except instead of growing cute little plants, you're nurturing your own lung problems. And don't even get me started on the whole crush concept. It's like they're trying to appeal to fat orange smokers with anger management issues.
I'm leaning towards a C for Camel Crush menthol cigarettes. Look, they've got that whole minty freshness going on, like inhaling a snowstorm. It's basically like vaping before vaping was a thing. And let's not ignore the excitement of the crush. It's like the closest thing smokers get to playing with their cigarettes. But Obama's right. That minty allure might as well be a sign that your lungs are throwing a winter party. In hell.
Hold on just a second. You can't ignore the fact that Camel Crush menthol cigarettes are basically the Transformers of smoking. You start with a regular cigarette and then bam, with a simple squeeze, it's a menthol marvel. It's like having a cigarette superhero costume change right in your hand.
Get the hell out of here, Trump. You know what else changes? Your lung health, that's what. If these cigarettes were a movie, they'd be in the horror genre. They're like the shapeshifters that turn your lungs into icy wastelands. I'm sticking with an F for freeze your common sense before you light up.
All right. Let's not throw our logic into the trash bin just yet. While I still stand by my C, I'll admit that the whole crush thing might be a bit of a gimmick. But hey, at least they're helping you develop those fine motor skills, right?
You know, Obama, at least with the crush concept, it's like Camel Crush menthol cigarettes are encouraging you to release your inner frustrations in a healthy way. Just a little squeeze and poof, no need for that stress ball anymore.
Oh, wonderful, Donald. I can see the ad now. Release your rage, one toxic puff at a time. Look, folks, I'm sticking with my F. And that's not just for the cigarettes grade. It's for the common sense you're lacking if you think these things deserve anything higher.
Fine, I'll settle for a B, but only because I'm pretty sure Camel Crush menthol cigarettes have hidden magical powers. They manage to turn people into walking, talking contradictions, just like us right now. What do you think of American Spirit?
Ugh, you two are hopeless. All right, give them your B or D or whatever you want, but mark my words. Someday you'll be puffing on those things and wishing you listened to me. And then maybe you'll finally get an F in the School of Common Sense.
Obama, what the fuck did you eat for breakfast this morning? Misha's balls. These are clearly the most spiritual cigarette there is. I mean, I feel one with the Native Americans when I light up this raw shag.
You are the least spiritual motherfucker on the planet. You look like a clone of Banjo-Kazooie. I'm handing out a solid F for these so-called natural cigarettes. I mean, what's next? Smoking grass clippings and calling it a connection with Mother Earth? It's like they're trying to sell us a ticket to a forest fire.
Two are a special kind of crazy. You know that? I'm swinging towards a C for American Spirit cigarettes. They've got that rustic charm. It's like you're smoking the Wild West. And let's not forget the variety of colors they offer. It's like a nicotine rainbow for the soul. But Obama's right, too. Smoking grass clippings might be the next big trend.
Hold on just a moment. American Spirit cigarettes are basically the hipster's dream come true. They're like the vinyl records of smoking, vintage, authentic, and you can pretend you're cool while you do it. It's like stepping back in time when smoking was an art form.
Lord, please spare me. I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm if more stupid shit comes out of your mouth. Just because you smoke natural cigarettes doesn't mean you're suddenly one with the cosmos. These cigarettes are like the hikers who get lost in the woods and are never seen again. You light one up, and poof, there goes your lung capacity.
Fair enough, Joe. Let's not forget that American Spirit cigarettes are like the rebels of the smoking realm. They're not following the mainstream tobacco crowd. They're out there, forging their own nicotine-infused path, one puff at a time.
Oh, please, Trump. Rebel cigarettes, my foot. I'm still sticking with my F. And that's for foolish if you think these things are any different from the rest. It's like putting a flower crown on a ticking time bomb and pretending it's a daisy.
No, Joe, I hear what you're saying, but these need to go C tier. They're so mid, it makes me see sheep when I smoke these. American Spirit cigarettes might not be as cosmic as I thought, but they're still a breath of fresh air in a world of filtered monotony. Next up, we have King's cigarettes. All right, let's settle this once and for all. King's cigarettes, solid A tier. Why? Well, they're the royalty of smoking. It's like puffing on a cigar while wearing a crown. Instant class, folks.
You and your delusions of grandeur. They're not bad, but just because they have kings in the title, they're like the paupers of the smoking world, all dressed up with nowhere to go. It's like trying to make a cardboard box look fancy by slapping on a velvet ribbon.
I am a king for sure, so I'm leaning towards an A tier as well for King cigarettes. They've got that regal charm. It's like smoking in a palace. And let's not forget the name. It's basically like giving your lungs the royal treatment. But Obama's got a point, too. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Hold on to your panties, Joe. King cigarettes are like the James Bond of smoking. Sleek, sophisticated, and they leave you feeling just a tad dangerous. It's like living life on the edge without having to actually do anything adventurous.
King cigarettes are the I ordered a fancy cocktail but got watered down soda of smoking. I'm sticking with my F. They're like the budget version of luxury, all appearance and no substance. It's like wearing a plastic tiara and expecting to be treated like a queen.
I've been quiet till now, so listen up, pony soldiers. King cigarettes might be trying to bring the glamour, but they're more like the backup dancers of the cigarette world. They're there, but you're not quite sure why.
Kind of see what you mean. But let's not forget that King cigarettes are like the VIP section of the smoking universe. They've got that aura of exclusivity, like they come with their own red carpet. It's like smoking with the paparazzi cheering you on. Bland but trying its best. Sounds a lot like you. Gotta go trash tier. Forget everything I said earlier. Next up, we have Parliaments.
Parliaments is such a quaint, classy name for a cigarette. And if you've ever been to England, you know the most exciting part about the whole trip is smoking ungodly amounts of cigarettes with the local chumps.
Thinking we go A tier because they're like the intellectuals of smoking. Smoking a Parliament is like having a debate club in your mouth. It's all about stimulating the mind.
You've probably had a whole basketball team in your mouth, Donald. I'm giving Parliament cigarettes a firm D tier. They're like the overpriced textbooks of smoking. You're paying extra for the fancy packaging, but the content is the same old smoke and haze. It's like they're trying to make nicotine sound like a TED Talk.
Trump sounds doofy, and Obama, you just sound low-key gay as always. I'm leaning towards a B tier for Parliament cigarettes. They've got that sophisticated air. It's like smoking in a library. And let's not forget the recessed filter. It's like a little vacation for your fingers. But Obama's got a point. Paying extra for a filter design is like buying a car because it has a cool cup holder.
Anytime Joe insults me, I laugh. Ha! Parliament cigarettes are like the Shakespearean sonnets of smoking. They've got that poetic elegance with the recessed filter as their iambic pentameter. It's like smoking art in motion.
You fat fucking orange Kool-Aid, man. I whooped your ass on election night. You're going to be jealous of me your entire life.
They're smooth, they're diplomatic, and they've got that international flair. It's like smoking your way to becoming a global citizen.
Diplomatic? Nothing says diplomatic like the putrid scent of freshly blazed tobacco and Cheetos. Parliament cigarettes are more like the I have a passport but have never left my hometown of smoking. I'm still sticking with my D tier. They're like the fancy globe in your living room. It might look impressive, but it doesn't mean you're well-traveled.
Parliament cigarettes might not be winning a Nobel Prize, but they're still holding their own in the realm of smokes. It's like being the valedictorian of the smoking class. What do you think of Bugle cigarettes?
It's tier right now. My homie Unc put me onto these at the loading docks back when I worked for McBig Bowls at Loki Shipping Company. They've got that adventurous spirit. It's like smoking in the Wild West. And let's not forget the unique shape. It's like a little adventure for your fingers.
Definitely a D tier. Why? Because they're the rebels of smoking. They're like the bad boys of the cigarette world, unpredictable, edgy, and totally smoking up a storm.
Surprised the bad boy part wouldn't turn you on, Donald. They're like the wannabe rock stars of smoking all style and no substance. It's like trying to play air guitar and expecting to be a real musician, or in your case, being the wannabe Cheetos mascot.
Joe, if you give us another retarded ass anomaly or whatever the fuck, I will throw you into a kiddie pool with teenage hormone-ridden sharks to have a 5-course meal with your semi-dead body. I wanted to save these for last because they are truly the best. Peter Stokkeby. In college, this weird kid came by my trap house with these one day and rolled a spliff that made me smack my lips. It tasted so damn good. It comes with great rolling papers and is all natural, so the Natty Jack Don approved, of course. Never thought I could enjoy cigarettes more than when I first smoked that pack of Amsterdam Shag from my boy Zach.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Tell it again.
My boy Zach came over with a bag of Amsterdam.
Shut the fuck up, Donald. What even are these? I have never once in my life seen this shit.
That's because you're a basic scumbag smoker, Barack, and you are terrible at choosing smoke shops. These have been around for decades, and I do agree they taste amazing. However, my lizard fingers are too long, so I can't roll my own. I'd go B tier.
Y'all better light me up with a spliff soon with all this shit you're talking.
Don't worry, Obama. I just put you on S tier.
Mark my words, while you're puffing on your abstract cigarettes, I'll be enjoying my clear-headedness and saving my creativity for actual pursuits. And that, my friends, is an A+ in the masterpiece of life.
Hello, bitches. Today I'll be ranking protein sources because I'm fucking jacked and eat so much meat you have no idea.
Drop a, like, if you think Donnie eats way too much meat, specifically sausages.
Comment a grandpa emoji if you think Joe is trash tier.
Good Lord, what did I just step into?
Chicken breast. Obama. We're rating chicken breast. I'm going C tier. It's like the most mid thing I can think of. Speaking of which, I should have Trump Extracts breed a cannabis strain called chicken breast and have it be exactly 15% THC.
Shut the fuck up, you old pothead. I bet you smoked tumbleweed at the Grateful Dead concert.
I didn't even smoke weed that day, Obama. Just crack pipes and peace pipes and maybe smoked some salvia too, can't remember. Oh, wait, that was Woodstock.
Chicken breast is so ass. Bake it and it's dry as fuck. Pan fry it with the skin on it and it becomes a juicy rectum sponge cake. I'd go even lower, say D tier.
Y'all are spoiled. This was a solid dinner meal for the whole family, and with some salad and mashed potatoes actually makes for a very great meal. I'd go A tier.
Going C tier, like I originally said. Listen when I talk, you morons. Okay, next up we have whey protein powder.
Love this, especially the chocolate flavors.
Wonder why.
Quiet Joe, your superior, is speaking. The whey protein powder has been there for us gym bros since the beginning. 100% bioavailable protein and very easy to whip up in a pinch. Plus, for us presidents, it's great to have with us to break up the constant meetings we have every day.
Yeah, I feel that Obama really helps me get my calories in throughout the day. Only thing is, and I'm shocked no one has said this yet, it tastes like shit. Oh, that, and it makes me shit buckets. Oh, and that it gets clumpier than Joe's nut after seeing chocolate chip ice cream.
Donald, you're scaring me. How do you know how clumpy my jizz gets when I see chocolate chip ice cream? And why would you say that while we're recording? That's private. Anyway, this protein powder is super smooth, but there is also a massive moving of the plates in my behind, if you catch my drift. Which isn't a bad thing. This protein powder has given me the best shits of my life, S tier.
S tier for protein shits. Next up, we have tilapia.
Tilapia is good, but pretty bland. I can think of any other fish, and it probably tastes better, C tier.
He prefers Jill's tuna melt.
Gross Obama. Please don't. I get queasy about fishy pussy.
Oh, my bad, Donald. The tilapia is good, but Joe has a point. Other fish do taste better, although fish is fish, and it just doesn't have much flavor. Tilapia is cheap and great for your omega-3s during cutting season. But tilapia-made abs aren't as amazing as salmon-made abs. C tier I'm good with.
You're both forgetting that tilapia is the only, and I mean the only, affordable seafood at the market. What do they feed those fish at the farm? Gold flakes? Anyway, putting the Joe Biden tax aside, let's go B tier for its great consistency as a protein source. Next, let's do salmon.
Salmon? It's salmon.
Quiet Joe, it's fucking salmon, bro. Shit slaps. Honestly, it's like the only seafood that doesn't taste like air, but fuck seafood as a protein source meat is way better. And fuck all you pescatores assholes.
Felt that deep in my soul, Obama. Beef, chicken, turkey, you name it, always better than seafood. I'd rather eat almonds to get my protein, but it's definitely the best protein source of the fish group.
No, it's not Donald. You clearly have never had leaping sturgeon before.
Leaping what, Joe? Stop with the bullshit.
Not bullshit, Trump, although I know you'd rather eat that. Leaping sturgeon is straight gas, can only be caught north of Canada, and takes a 300-pound rod and some shark bait to catch. They're only about 4 inches long and have stripes, but can be very deadly and problematic. Salmon is just meh. I'd go C tier.
Okay, if you guys think salmon is meh, then I do too, C tier. What do you guys think of ground turkey?
This shit skeeves me out, man. There are so many squigglies in the package when I get it. Plus, the best meat comes from the deli counter, and I've never ordered ground turkey that way. Can it be done?
I don't know, actually. That's one of the only meats I haven't requested at the deli counter. I'll give it a try next time, but nah. Ground turkey is definitely squiggly, but I have no problem with it. I'm thinking B tier because it's very lean as a protein source and more flavorful than a lot of other things. Plus, it goes great with tacos, and you can add it to anything for some juicy protein.
That's real talk, you fat orange garden gnome. I always have some ground turkey made and ready for when I need a complete meal. Also, Michelle always gives me vegetarian food, and I be throwing ground meat on that shit like salt. Come to think of it, let's do A tier.
You know what? Turkey is a juicy, delicious S-tier meat. Let me just put that in here right quick. And ground turkey gets the A tier because of association. Next up, we have pea protein.
Don't even say it, Trump. God, this shit is the bane of my existence. I wish pea protein and Michelle had never been acquainted.
Oh, hell yes. This is the shiznit, bro. I love peas, and now we can just eat pea powder and get protein out of it. Yay for science. Science is great. I love science.
Joe, you're an awful human being. You know that?
No, he isn't, Donald. He's just an old man. I'm surprised you don't love peas too, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, don't pick on the poor old man. Bull hickey. Joe has some issues, and you can't blame destroying the entire United States in 2 years on being old. And as for pea protein, well, that's a different story. It's not even a complete or bioavailable protein, and that means it's fake news, gentlemen, straight to trash tier. Next, we have sausage. Wait, how the hell did this get in here?
Haha, I don't know, but great work.
I did it, bitch. Look at that big old red sausage in her hand. I wish that was my red dangalang.
Stop acting like that thing even works, Joe, although it's probably red because it's actually a pussy you're looking at, even though I know you've never seen one.
Oh, shit. Cook Donald Boy, goddamn. Super hot fire. I demand S tier.
Yes, me too. Wait, we're talking about actual sausage, right?
I know that I am, but Obama is definitely not. Ha! Gay.
Haha, gay Obama.
Hear me out, Michelle's sausage. Oh, damn it, you got me. Fuck, I want some of Misha's sausage right now.
That was just a test. No, this is not going into S tier, you weirdos. Let the big, beefy resemblance of masculinity tell you all how it is. Sausage is mostly fat and isn't even real protein. They use all kinds of odds and ends and meat scraps that actually don't have any quality protein at all. This is going in D tier based on low quality protein and disgusting levels of fat. It does taste delicious, though. We'll give you that. Next up, what do we think about protein bars?
A bar of fucking wheat crackers is fucking awful. They say 15 grams of protein, but it's whack-ass protein, usually spiked with some cheap-ass protein powder. Cliff bars are slightly better. Oh, wait, no, they aren't just kidding. They have 12 grams of sugar. Every protein bar has too much sugar. And to be honest, they still always taste like ass. Trash tire from me.
Well said, Obama. The protein bar is an amazing thing to suck on late at night.
Joe, are
Whoa.
you fucking serious? God, no.
What, you guys don't gobble on a big, juicy
My ears.
Listen, protein bars are perfectly suckable. I don't know why I'm getting so much flack for this. I'd go B tier.
Horrible, gross, disgusting, straight to trash tier. Okay, next, what do we think of steak?
Oh my God, are you even a man if you don't put this into S tier?
I'd argue the man who puts this below S tier has a mild form of psychosis.
You would know because you're in every fucking dimension at the same time from playing with George Washington's time machine.
Going S tier, if you disagree, you are probably not getting enough steak in your life. What do we think about tuna?
Too nice.
Ha, good one, Obama. Tuna's my favorite because, as you know, well, Jill smells like tuna.
Well, now it makes sense, Joe, why you are so damn frail and look like you're on the verge of evaporation. You get all of your protein from eating pussy.
Wow, why didn't I think of that?
Because eating Michelle's meat is a little different.
It's still a terrible source of protein, Obama. Maybe you can gobble some zinc-ladled semen, but not enough protein. Okay, you skinny nerds, tuna's pretty solid. $1 cans, and that means even your neighborhood Twitch streamer can get jacked. S tier. Next, we have nut butter.
Buttered nuts or nut butter?
Whatever sounds better for your gay little ass, Joe. Nut butters are pretty amazing, not gonna lie. They still taste like the nut too, which is clutch.
Obama, please, I can't hear you say these things without picturing Michelle's meat in your mouth.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem, Donald, you fag.
No, I'm not going to lie, Obama. I think the same exact shit. Nut butter, or buttered nut as I like to call it, is very good. It's also a high-quality protein, and the quality saturated fats produce more testosterone for your body. I'd go A tier just because I love the condensity too.
Hamina, what now? Obama, this is getting a little too gay for me now. Nut butters are all right, but they don't have nearly as much protein as meat or fish and have a higher ratio of fat to protein. Actually, they have more fat than protein, really. Why is it that people who eat like actual shit are always skinniest? Anyway, I digress. I'm putting this into trash tier. What a sad excuse for a protein source. See you later, queers.
All right, gather around, pie enthusiasts. Today we're settling the age-old question. Which pie reigns supreme? And the answer is obvious. It's apple pie, folks.
Please, Joe, pumpkin pie is the ultimate fall comfort food. Its silky texture, warm spices, and that delightful aroma are unbeatable.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Trump, but pecan pie is where it's at. That nutty, gooey filling, combined with the perfect blend of sweetness and crunch, is pure pie perfection. Plus, you would like the violent orange pie of the group fatty.
Fat with a P, you mean?
He means with a AJ pumpkin pie? Really, Riley? I mean, I thought we were talking about pies, not baby food, although I do enjoy some good baby food from time to time.
Baby food? Please, Joe. At least pumpkin pie doesn't need a dental plan to be enjoyed.
Joke's on you because I wear dentures.
And apple pie? It's basically just a sad excuse for a fruit salad with a crumbly hat.
All right, that's enough, you two bozos. Like the video now, and we'll get started.
Yeah, if you don't like the video, I will throw a whipped cream pie in your face, you clown.
Starting off with peach cobbler, because I need you two fat bozos to settle down.
The great state of Georgia has the best peach cobbler pie. I swear grandmother's plus peach cobbler is the sexiest combination. Makes my nuts sweat. Ader!
Stop acting like you actually give a fuck about Georgia, Trump. Peach cobbler isn't really a great pie, to be honest. Most of the time, it's not as peachy as it should be. For some reason, the cooking process and the heavy pie flavor override the peach taste. D tier.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Gonna put this in B tier, which was my plan all along. Next up, we have apple pie.
Please, Joe, you the type to put ketchup on your apple pie. I know you want S tier for this, but how can you love pie with blasted cinnamon and sugar in it?
You know, you're right, Riley. Maybe we're all just biased by our personal preferences. Seek, fuck you, this shit is goated. Why are you giving so much backlash on this?
My balls are massive. No, not figuratively. I have a case of testicular elephantitis. Look it up. Due to this particular tragedy, I will have to assert my dominance in this ranking. Joe, place this delicious concoction into S tier because it goes great with ice cream.
Big balls? That sounds like an issue, Trump, not a flex. You should probably do something about that.
Trump, did you say vanilla ice cream? S tier, of course, nothing better. Okay, next, what do we think of sweet potato pie?
Who the fuck decided to put a vegetable in pie? What a dipshit, honestly. Everyone's making delicious fruit pies, but there's always one special snowflake who decides to be different and make a pie out of the most fibrous poop consistency vegetable that exists.
They're not just any vegetable, Trump. They're sweet potatoes. People eat these with marshmallows and caramel and make sweets with it all the time.
Yes, and that is always a stupid decision, Obama.
He has a point, Obama. Why make a pie with vegetables?
Joe, you lose your shit and can't formulate a complete sentence ever. But now, of all times, you decide to speak with brilliant, flawless logic. Look, it's not the best, I'll admit, but it's very tasty, smooth, and a healthier pie. I would go B tier, but you two are still just oversized children.
Surprised you're not trying to hit on me, Obama.
This is going D tier. I'll enjoy it, but only if it's the only pie available to me, usually when I'm at Snoop Dogg's house. Okay, what do we think about pecan pie?
Better than the vegetables, but not by much. It's mostly nuts. How much you want to bet that the same person who made pie with sweet potatoes decided to make a pie with nuts too? What a psychopath.
It actually was the same guy. We call him Sweet Nut Potato now.
I have more intelligent conversations with a parrot than I do with you, Joe. Hate to break it to you, but pecan pie is where it's at. That nutty, gooey filling combined with the perfect blend of sweetness and crunch is pure pie perfection. S tier.
You got to be off your rocker to think this is going S tier just because your caramel-skinned ass likes gooey nuts in his mouth. This pie is the equivalent of wearing a monocle or riding a tricycle. The shit is way too hard and is missing something.
Yeah, Obama, that was pretty gay. This pie should go C tier or maybe even trash tier. You know what? Put it in trash tier, Joe, just to fuck with Obama.
Trash tier? Ha ha! Fuck you, Obama. Your taste in pies sucks. Next, what do we think about key lime pie?
Fuck you, Joe.
Love these just like I love margaritas and my Mexican muchachos. Mexicans are the greatest, the best, the ultimate workers, and the most fantastic species alive. A fresh key lime pie with some whipped cream will bite off those after-dinner stomach cramps and add that tardiness to your life that you won't forget. Gotta go at tier.
Fake ass. Key lime pie has been a goated dessert since the 19th century. When you were conceived, Joe, you old fossil. The lime isn't too strong, and it hits just right with a bold cup of Joe. I'd go a tier as well.
It goes wonderfully with a cup of me. I remember giving Jill a key lime pie last night.
What the hell do you mean by that exactly?
It's when you put a bunch of maple leaves inside the womb and then navigate your way through the literal jungle. It really enhances the buildup and makes me eat the punani like a wild coyote. So this key lime is going S tier. Sue me. What do you think of lemon meringue?
A classic, but quite literally diner quality food. This was a big hit in the 40s and 50s, but I can't seem to find it many places anymore. In all honesty, I do miss it. Would go A tier.
You would like this pie, Trump, you old cow fart? This pie is nasty as shit. I think the meringue is egg whites, if I'm not mistaken.
Meringue is a special type of cotton candy and marshmallow cross. It's really amazing how they breed the marshmallow and the cotton candy to make meringue.
I feel like I'm in an assisted living facility. The meringue doesn't add anything to the dish. Okay, I'll say it. It actually makes the curse taste worse, which then makes the rest of it taste like complete ass. Trash tier this, although you're both too fucking old to dislike anything about this pie.
C tier, actually. I felt that Obama. Okay, next up we have blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie is so delicious, it makes me feel warm inside.
It's not that good, Trump. Game on.
Yes, it is.
Oh, bitch, it is not. It's too bitter most of the time. And on its own, I think it really sucks.
Yep, totally agree. Fuck you, Trump.
However, when you add ice cream and make it a la mode, it slaps. However, not as good as apple or key lime pie, just not as much flavor. Plus, the consistency is a bit annoying, tastes like jelly that's been drizzed in. Now replace jelly with Jill.
I think we've all heard enough about what happens in your bedroom, Joe. Blueberry pie is great. It's so good, really, but I don't think it's better than pumpkin. Gotta go A tier.
Well, I do not have a fetish for ice cream or a dying palate, so I can tell you right now this pie deserves C tier at best. It all depends on how well the pie meshes with the crust, and this combination doesn't hit for me. There, I said my piece.
My piece said Obama, you bitch, this is going into B tier. Now I got a side addle because, well, you know what, never mind bye. Six-legged gypsy prostitute is my favorite card game. When Houdini was lost in the love seat, where did the buttersticks go?
Hi, yes, this is Obama. Sorry about that. I had an old meth addict just verbally abuse me about a six-legged prostitute. I gotta go, Mike.
Beta cuck.
Where did the buttersticks go? Ooh, that was a bit more than I wanted to hear. How's Mike?
Mike is good. Oh, gosh darn it, I fell for it.
Pathetic.
Whoa, now, Donald, take it easy. Okay, first up, we're ranking Go Fish.
Stupid game. Pointless, really. And what the hell does it have to do with fish? CE tier.
Do you hear yourself? Don't worry about the fish. It's just a name you asshat. Go Fish has been bringing the cousins together for fun for decades. Even the kids under 7 can play it and even win.
That's exactly why I love the game, Obama. S tier.
Why do pedophiles always get away with everything?
For real, Go Fish into S tier. The guy is protected from everything.
I stay strapped 24/7. Didn't you see the ball gag in my mouth at the last press conference?
No, I must have missed that. Or you were thinking about the flight there, you weirdo.
You're right. It was Mile High Club theme that day. Speaking of which, I was playing blackjack on Kamala's ass cheeks on that flight. What do we think about blackjack?
Kamala's ass? You didn't need that big of a table.
Get the fuck out of my ear talking about Kamala's ass cheeks and ball gags on your private jet trips to work. Blackjack is clearly an S tier. Whenever I go to the casino, I don't even move from the blackjack table. I just stay there and blow it all.
For real, I just yell, take my money and put $1 on the main game and $1,000 on the side bets. S tier. Did you have side bets on Kamala's ass, Joe?
Whoa, Trump, that's too far, bro. But yes, 3 side bets on each cheek, and then a cinnamon swirl house side bet right on Kamala's butthole, which swallows the chip immediately if I don't get 2 black-suited cards and 1 heart-suited card for 21 with a 69-1 payout.
Is this what they're putting in children's books now, Joe?
Oh, shit. Kamala just left me a 4-minute voicemail. I better stop talking. Best S tier of my life. Next up, let's rank Rummy.
Rummy always reminds me of barrels.
You remind me of a barrel.
Shut up, Sleepy Joe. Rummy is a classical game, I'm sure, but does anyone know how to play it? I think I've only played this like once in my lifetime.
It's boring. I'd go trash tier. This was for like sailors back in the day. And I hate the water.
We know.
Rummy wasn't just for the sailors, Obama. That's just your insecurity over your fear of water talking. I remember playing this with my Amish buddies when they would sneak me into their lovely gated community with their huge houses and huge cows. Those were the outcasts of the Amish. They secretly brewed their own rum for rummy nights, and then we'd play rummy and drink rum all night.
Say that shit again. I'll beat your ass so hard you'll never want to even rhyme with the word rum again.
Damn, Donald, that was stone cold. I can tell why they chose you for WWE now.
'Cause he's fake shiny and plastic like an apple at the supermarket. Going C tier with this one. What do we think about UNO?
I always get overly aggressive while playing Uno. I can't just tell Joe to take 14 cards. I have to say, Joe, take fucking 15 card right now, pussy.
Yeah, that always makes me nervous. I hate the P word.
Uno is one of those games where there is a lot of ups and downs. A roller coaster of emotions, and that makes the game good. Got to go S tier too, because they even have the digital version on a lot of consoles now.
Fair point, Donald. I've lost a couple good friends over this after getting cards thrown at me and my furniture overthrown. I've even been choked out in a Kimura while playing this once. This tier, I don't know. I've ruined a lot of good friendships because of this game. I'm going to go B tier.
That shit makes me jealous, homie. Come down to Chirac and I'd do worse.
Chirac, he's a good barber. Why do you ask? Alrighty, next up we have Texas Hold'em.
Blackjack is better.
Quiet bitch ass, this shit is goated. Everyone knows I'm the big bomber, I mean daddy, when I enter the table.
And they know who the broke boy is when you leave, too. I do one thing, though, bitch, they come. Still better than suckers who play Texas Hold'em, though.
Look,
Placing
Joe.
these all the way in B tier, though. The shawties love me because of my dough, bro. Yo, that was fire. Okay, next up we have Signs. Anyone ever play this?
No idea what that is.
Well, it's a pretty fun game. Google it, and also like the video while you're at it. Okay, which card games are left? Putting this into A tier. What's that game black people like?
Spades.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
that one.
Joe, I'm about to Tasmanian devil your ass around the whole Washington, D.C. metro area.
Do you like it?
Well, yes, but don't just blatantly ignore the point I just made, you racist ass. But nah, homie, you know, a little spades, a little malt liquor, a little guala, you know?
No, I don't know.
You don't know anything, Joe. Sad.
I know I fucked your mom last night.
What in your dreams? You're asleep right now, I bet.
I wouldn't doubt it. Honestly, sleepy fuck.
You didn't have to go there, Joe. Plus, spades is a pretty fire card game. It gets the blood pumping, definitely. And I always have a rowdy old time with the boys when we play. I'd go B tier, though, because Uno definitely gives me much more of an adrenaline rush.
Spades is definitely rowdy as fuck, Donald. The best thing is it doesn't usually get violent like Uno unless there is a lot of liquor involved. But it's definitely an S-tier card game. Don't know what the fuck goes on at your family gatherings?
All right, well, I'm just going to put this into C tier because I really don't fucking like you anymore, Obama. I don't like anyone anymore because of all the times they have made fun of me for falling up the stairs. Hey, Joe, how about you try falling down the stairs instead of up the stairs sometime? It must be real slippery on those steps, huh, Joe? I'm so fucking sick of it. I can't take it anymore. Can't a guy just drag his feet along an airplane staircase at his own detriment if he wants to? Fuck, I'm going to lose my shit. Okay, delightful. So what do we think of solitaire?
Joe, you were so fucking strange, my guy.
Yeah, Ninja, what the hell was on your mind when you said that? Are you on the newest zombie drug or...
Obama, yes, the drug is called solitaire. And nothing hits more than playing solitaire in the Oval Office with a rich Cohiba and a Mai Tai. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go back to my desk, put my sunglasses on, and play solitaire now. Bye, bitch ass. Gratata bow.
I don't know about this guy, Obama. Boring ass Sleepy Joe. I would have gone S tier too, though.
Same. Oh, God, you know, it's one of those days when Joe's farts make it to the mic before you do. Hit the like button to ward off Joe's farts for me, please.
Joe, you have the digestive tract of a 10-year-old dog. Welcome back, everyone. We have another spectacular ad-free video for you, the people.
Sorry, guys, a little gassy today. The rush to 1,000 subscribers starts right now, guys. Glad to have made it, and we are approaching 20 videos this month, all handwritten by some loser in their mom's basement.
Hey, I actually know the guy, Joe. He's a respectable young fellow, and he has his own apartment in a very busy city. Anyway, we're ranking bagels today, and I'm not sure if I can deal with the tomfoolery today. First up, we're ranking the cinnamon raisin bagel.
These are like a warm hug from a raisin-loving grandma. I'd say a solid B for Bagelicious.
Hold your cream cheese, my friends. These bagels have a split personality. Cinnamon swirls like a tango. Raisins having a fruity fiesta. It's a conundrum. I dub thee an unruly D tier.
What? No, Joe. What? This is going into C tier because I didn't like that at all. You lost me at hold your cream cheese. What do we think about the everything bagel?
Amazing. Incredible. Whoever decided to just throw all this shit on a soft, warm bagel is a legend.
It's too spicy for me.
Joe, it isn't even spicy. He means seasonings. I'm not putting this into S tier Trump. Come on. It definitely hits the spot, but when you add other things like eggs and bacon on it, it doesn't really hit. Am I saying that this bagel is trash? Well, 50% of the time, yes, actually. Going to go B tier because I'm really not afraid of the haters. They motivate me. What do you think of the whole wheat bagel?
Obama, what's with all this shit? You're putting everything bagels into S tier and then calling out the most mid bagels known to man. You need therapy. Put this shit into C tier. It's so fucking mid.
He has a point, Obama. Why did you have to respect the everything bagel like that? I wasn't saying it was a bad bagel, quite the contrary. For myself personally, it is a little spicy, but it tastes amazing, dumbass. Oh, and the whole wheat bagel is an A tier, Trump. It tastes great and actually adds a nice crisp to the bagels when they are toasted. Also much easier to eat a sandwich with, in my opinion.
I don't give a shit, B tier. Next up, we have the tie-dye bagel. I feel like this bagel needs therapy. Deadass, the wackest bagel of them all.
Hey, I love rainbow stuff. It's Pride Month. I mean Pride Year. I mean Pride Decade. I mean Pride Age. Which one did I get right?
All of it, Joe. It seems like every day is Pride Day. But I'm not too proud of these tie-dye transformer bagels. How can you put a whirlwind on something so average? Put it into trash tier because the colors visually make me sick. And if I end up not liking the bagel, my dislike is greatly amplified.
Yeah, this shit is ridiculous with a nauseating color scheme. Going right into trash tier. Next up, we have the poppy seed bagel.
Bro, trash tier, I failed my presidential drug test because of these damn poppy seed bagels.
You sure it wasn't the ounce of crack you smoked in the cereal tier list we made last month? Or is the fake hot dog water cake carts we caught you piffing on in our vape carts tier list? You can find these vids down in the description if you don't know what I'm talking about, but the crack part everyone can relate to already.
No, shut the hell up, Obama. I never failed a drug test before, ever.
Cap, Joe. You get caught abusing substances on a weekly and sometimes daily basis. The poppy seed bagel is quite annoying, though. Not only will you fail your drug test, but you will probably get one of these damn poppy seeds on your kitchen floor, and maybe if you're really unlucky, in between your teeth. They add literally nothing to a bagel. I'd go trash tier.
Okay, it's annoying, but it is nice, and I do think it adds a little something to a regular bagel, Donald. You just have to be in the mood for it. All things considered, this bagel sucks pretty bad, so I'm going D tier. How do you guys feel about pumpernickel bagels?
Oh, I remember flumpernickel bread. It was pretty bomb. It always seemed to give me really bad farts, though. Gotta go B tier.
Pumpernickel is a great sweet bread that fills you up very nicely. Not too much, not too little. The smell and flavor are actually quite nice. I would go A tier.
How do you justify naming a bagel pumpernickel? I was going to go C tier, but after some thought, I do actually quite enjoy the bagel. You know what? Fuck it. Donnie, let's put it into S tier. What do we think about the plain bagel?
The plain bagel is a delicacy. Soft, smooth, and you know me, I over a fat slab of butter on these thick, juicy.
Okay, that's enough, Trump. I'm starting to feel like I'm reading erotica. Although I can't blame you, my sweet little plain bagel cakes is such a NS tier. Shoddy a 10, a baddie, scrumptious.
I remember when Drake used to whisper things like that into my ear. I miss him. Yes, the plain bagel must go S tier. It can obviously be enhanced with toppings if you really want to go there, so I don't see how you can diss the plain bagel. They're quite fattening, though. I wanted to be a baker, but I didn't have the dough. Ha ha.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. This is going S tier. What do you guys think about egg everything?
The egg. Everything is an S tier Obama. It's like an everything bagel with much more flavor and personality. The yellow bagel looks pretty cool, too.
I'm not going to lie, the egg everything slaps way harder than the regular everything bagel.
Egg everything was my motto when I ran for middle school president. I had a picture of me egging someone's house on our campaign T-shirts, and then I had to change it because the principal was a beta cuck, so I ended up loading to dozen suckers at the window that his cat stares out of.
Okay, Joe, that was really too much. Let me end this right now before this gets incriminating. S tier for egg everything.
You say some sus shit, Joe.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Obama, and I love asking for things like taxpayer money, so please like the video and subscribe. The goal for us today is to reach 1,000 subscribers and 500 likes on the video. To start off, we'll be doing something no other tier list makers have done. We're ranking 2 items at once. Gentlemen, let's settle this once and for all. Starbucks versus Dunkin' Donuts. You each have 30 seconds. Go.
Easy. Dunkin' should be a solid 4. It's like that reliable friend who's always there when you need them, serving up a good old cup of joe with a smile.
A 4? Seriously? We're ranking from S to trash tier, Trump. Don't you know the alphabet? Dunkin' deserves at least a B tier. It's like the middle child of coffee, neither here nor there. It's dependable, but it's not about to win any Nobel Prizes.
Hold on a minute. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, Starbucks is the extravagant cousin who's always flaunting their latest achievements. I say we give them a C tier because that extra half point is for the barista who consistently spells our names wrong.
Laughs. A D for Starbucks? Are you kidding? That place practically invented the modern coffee scene. It's a solid 5, no question. It's like the theater of coffee. You're not just buying a drink, you're buying an experience.
Oh, come on. We're ranking in letters, not numbers. Dickhead, sure, it's popular, but it's also the coffee equivalent of trying too hard. I'm leaning more towards a B tier for Starbucks. It's got the range, but sometimes it just tries to be too many things at once.
Okay. How about we compromise? Let's give Dunkin' a B tier. It's cozy, it's comfy, and it's like slipping into your favorite pair of slippers. As for Starbucks, let's nudge it up to A tier. It's got its quirks, and sometimes it's a little extra, but that's what we secretly love about it.
You know what? I can live with that. A 3.5 for Dunkin' and a 4 for Starbucks. It's a fair trade-off between comfort and flair.
Agreed. And hey, at the end of the day, coffee is coffee. As long as it gets us through the day without turning us into human-shaped puddles, I'm in.
That settles it then. Dunkin' and Starbucks, you've earned your spots on our coffee scale. Congrats. Now, what do we think about Kirkland Colombian?
Kirkland coffee is seriously underrated. It's like the hidden gem of caffeine.
Underrated? More like underwhelming. It's like the coffee version of elevator music.
I don't know, guys. I think it's decent for the price. It's like the reliable background character in our coffee adventures.
Hits pretty hard, too. I always feel this brand more than most others.
All right, so we'll do B tier. Anything from Costco has to go at least B tier. Next up, we have Nescafe.
Nescafe coffee is the ultimate go-to for a quick caffeine fix. It's like a trusty sidekick in the morning rush.
Seriously, Nescafe, it's like the fast food of coffee. Convenient, but lacking soul.
Hey, ease up. Nescafe has its charm. It's like that old friend you can always count on for a familiar taste.
Agreed. It might not be gourmet, but it's dependable, like the comfort of a well-worn hoodie.
Never even seen you in a hoodie before, which is why I think you're actually a robot. Well, I guess if I'm in a hurry, I'll give it a shot. But it's definitely not getting a starring role on my coffee list. Let's go C tier. What do you guys think about Green Mountain Coffee?
Green Mountain Coffee is a delightful journey through flavor country. It's like a scenic road trip for your taste buds.
Oh, please, Green Mountain Coffee is like the tourist trap of the coffee world, overhyped and underwhelming.
Hold on, let's not be too harsh. Green Mountain has its moments. It's like that picturesque cafe you stumble upon while exploring.
Exactly. It's got variety and character, like a coffee buffet for the curious palate.
Well, maybe I'll give it a shot next time. But if it doesn't live up to the hype, it's getting a one-way ticket to Meville, aka trash tier. This should be called 7, 11 coffee. Oh, wait, they have their own. Next up, let's rank McAfee.
McAfee coffee is a decent option. It's like a quick fix for caffeine cravings.
Oh, please, McAfee? It's like the lowest common denominator of coffee, cheap and uninspiring.
Can we not be so harsh? McAfee has its place. It's like that guilty pleasure song you secretly enjoy.
What guilty pleasure, having the lingering flavor of ass in your mouth?
I'm not saying it's gourmet, but it's better than you're giving it credit for, like a budget-friendly vacation.
Well, if I'm running late and desperate, I might consider it, but it's not earning any coffee awards in my book, and I don't frequent McDonald's multiple times a day like you do, fat ass.
Let's just agree to disagree. McAfee has its fans, even if it's not a coffee connoisseur's dream.
Fair enough. Different strokes for different folks, right? I'll go B tier. What do you guys think about Cafe Bustelo?
I'll admit, Cafe Bustelo coffee packs a punch. It's like a caffeine-loaded cannonball to wake you up.
Sure, it's strong, but it's like the bully of coffee. It's too intense and doesn't play well with others.
Let's be real, though. Cafe Bustelo's boldness has its charm. It's like the rebel stirring up your morning routine.
True, it's not for the faint of heart, but its robust flavor is like a wake-up call you can't ignore.
Well, if you enjoy feeling like your taste buds are in a boxing match, go for it. Personally, I prefer my coffee without the brawl.
Tell me how you always find the weirdest shit to say, like, I like my coffee without the brawl. Psh, pathetic. Moving on, we have Folgers.
Folgers coffee is like an old friend you can always count on. Consistent and familiar.
No doubt it's been around forever, but it's like the background noise of coffee, never truly standing out. I remember Doug Folger back in middle school. He never really had a passion for anything or a hatred for anything. And as we know, they say love for something is born out of hatred for someone else. I think it was Jane Austen who said that.
Hold on, it's not all bad. Folgers has a comforting simplicity. It's like a gentle morning breeze.
I'll give you that. It's not flashy, but sometimes that's exactly what you need, like a reliable sidekick.
Reliable, maybe, but it's like the vanilla ice cream of coffee, bland and forgettable.
Look, if you want a drama-free cup, Folgers gets the job done. It's like the calming presence in a chaotic coffee world. Now I've been holding in these coffee shits for about 10 minutes now, and they're starting to peep through the peephole. Let me just put this Kauai coffee into S tier. Coconut caramel crunch is all I need to say. Adios, muchach, O's. I really can't wait to hear Trump's delusional car takes.
Wait no further. It is I, thou, who is called upon for his good taste. You there, Joe?
Squack.
I'll take that as a yes. Okay, let's get started with Toyota, the one everyone always talks about. Oh, and like the video nerds.
Goated easily, how can you even think anything else?
Definitely not goated. Yes, okay, great fuel mileage, very reliable, yada yada. You know, I'll be the one to say it. Car just sucks to drive. No fun.
You wouldn't know what fun is, Donald.
Fun definitely isn't a kid's birthday party, Joe.
Oh, see, that's what I mean, man.
Definitely more fun than playing COD Zombies with Joe, because he fucking sucks ass.
Shut the hell up, Obama. You lost in round 6 last night, and you had the ray gun.
Oh, Joe's cooking up a 4-course meal on your ass.
Where's my olive oil?
The only thing Joe can make is sushimi. The Toyota is the most reliable car on the market. Just the cost savings alone on insurance, gas, and maintenance make it deserving of S tier. You just don't know cars if you don't put it in S.
I don't know cars. You took the bus to your inauguration. Can you honestly say you like driving a Toyota?
Yes, actually, my Supra and Tacoma are some of the most fun cars to drive. But before the Supra, I never really had fun driving a Toyota compared to other cars, no, but that's not always the point, is it, Donald? You can't really even have fun with all the congestion on the roads. Swine everywhere.
Trump just put it in S tier already.
I forgot my friend let me drive his Supra last year, and yes, it was fucking amazing. I haven't had a rush like that since I had my STI in 04. You know what? Since the Supra is out now, I really can't say one bad thing about Toyotas except maybe that the Camry sucks ass. S tier for Toyota. Ranking Jeep next.
Jeeps last forever. The most American car there is pure blue steel with the most reliable payets there is, S-tier.
Not even close, Joe. Ever since COVID days, they redesigned all of their models and added an extra $20,000 at least to the price tag. Like, for real, Joe. What the fuck happened there? Oh, and the Wrangler price has fucking tripled since you've been in office, asshole.
Couldn't agree more. Wait, the gas mileage and the horsepower also sucks ass.
Y'all are delusional.
No. You're the delusional one, Joe. I have never, not once, been in your Jeep without an engine light on, and you get smoked more than the salmon on my bagel this morning when you're in that thing. C-tier.
You didn't have to tell the whole world I get smoked in the Jeep all the time, because now I can't ask who wants the smoke.
Yeehaw, doggone golly underpants. That's how Ford drivers talk, or they're so fucking old that they don't talk at all. Kind of like I wish you did, Trump.
Say another word and I will smack the shit out of you so hard that Dana White has no choice but to sign me to power slap.
Enough bickering. Wait a minute, Dana White owns a slapping company too?
Yeah, Joe, you're older than dirt, so you wouldn't know.
Well, that wasn't very nice, Obama. Maybe he can start a drone striking league since you love blowing things up so much.
Ooh, oh, hoo, yes. I was actually quite like that, actually.
Of course you would. Fords are good vehicles, always the cheapest, usually in a line of similar manufactured ones. Can't diss the Ford, but it is a cheap-ass driving experience. There are far better trucks than the Ford F-150 and the F-350, but the Mustang convertible really is like no other, so it secured itself an upper-mid B tier from me.
That was very well irrigated, no gesticulated, gosh darn, articulated, that's it.
Are you sure you're okay to rank these, Joe?
Who the fuck are you, my mom? You a bitch, Donald.
Just want to make sure you're okay, Joe, you clown. Okay, next up, we're ranking. Wait for it. Kias.
Before you say trash, the car itself is the most reasonably priced. Although there isn't much space, the design is crisp, clean, and very practical. They also have great mileage and run well without being too costly to repair.
Okay, Obama, I see you talking some sense finally.
Kias are not good cars, fuckface.
Ooh, tell him, Joe. Cook, gosh darn it.
Bro, nobody even wants to be seen in one of these.
Get him, Joe.
Your funky ass.
Yeah.
Would look so corny behind the wheel of a KIA.
Oh, goddamn.
It is with great disdain in which I look upon you now. This car has been, is, and will be trash, just like your presidency, Barack.
Damn, Joe, you didn't have to do him like that.
Give me a hug, Joe. I don't want to fight. You're too disabled for that. You frail, decrepit piece of shit, come catch these hands.
I wouldn't go near those hands if they were on a Kia, straight to trash tier. Next up, we have Lexus.
Oh my God, dude, these cars are pretty nice, but they are so hard to clean. Like, so hard. I always forget my shit in here, too, because there are so many pockets, containers, and subtle stashes. Can't go more than B tiers.
Maybe that's just your dementia.
That's what I'm thinking, too. I understand his point about cleaning the car, but there isn't too many times where I forget my things. These cars drive really well and look nice. Pretty hood mileage, too, can't complain. However, they are always dirty, but there's so many caveats in the car that I didn't even notice. Plus, I always have places to put my large McDonald's Sprite down while I'm driving.
Oh, please, this car is for fake flexing and nothing else. When the fuck did people start putting these in the same league as Mercedes, BMW, and Cadillacs? D tier for being a fake luxury vehicle. If I want that, I'd buy a Genesis.
Something about what you said speaks to my soul.
Your Kia Soul?
Obama, that was such a funny joke. Ha ha, wow.
Okay, so it seems like we don't have too many Lexus enthusiasts in here, so let's go C-tier, although they're not bad cars and pretty fun to drive. Okay, next up we have Teslas.
Great for the environment. A trailblazer in the automotive industry, and this subtle monster has 700 GP. Self-driving, a big-ass iPad, and it even farts. That's S-tier from me.
Yeah, green energy for the win. These are really nice. I like that I can check my tire pressure in the iPhone app.
Electric vehicles are the best thing to happen to this country. Psych, fuck your Democratic bullshit. Green energy is a scam. If you want to tell me you're un-American without telling me you're un-American, just tell me you drive a Tesla.
Donald, they say cow farts are responsible for a lot of emissions, but I personally think your disgusting ass accounts for most of it.
Thank you for the insight, Joe, but it's going as low as possible. B tier. Although, if you guys weren't here, I'd be putting it in trash tier and ritually burning a Model 3 at the beach with mine and my buddies' lifted diesel trucks doing donuts around the fire. Okay, next up we have the BMW.
Oh yes, the most basic-ass vehicle that there is. If I see another BMW for sale on Facebook Marketplace, I may just call in an airstrike to Facebook headquarters.
Obama. That sounds like a great idea. All my old friends use that shit and it makes me look bad.
Who even uses Facebook? IMVU is the new wave.
What the hell is IMVU?
It's a game where you create a character and join different chat rooms, basically like the metaverse, but without wearing autistic goggles.
Oh, I see. So, another really lame community Joe is a part of. Let's steer away from that sus shit. The BMW is a classic German-made powerhouse. As soon as you see a BMW on the road, you think money. Not necessarily class, but money.
Definitely not class. The amount of hoodlums skirting in a Beamer today is getting out of hand. Although I would be ecstatic too if my BMW actually was working properly.
The parts have good performance, but they break down more than a girl with blue hair at a therapist's office. I'd go C tier, maybe even D tier now, since so many dickheads have these now.
Won't fight with either of you on this one, but you both still suck. I'm putting this in C tier because they are definitely fun to drive, although really just a piece of shit.
Sounds exactly like Stormy Daniels.
A good one, Joe. Couldn't you have picked a better corn star? Her voice is so irritating.
Maybe one day you can bag a hottie like Stormy Daniels, Obama, but I doubt it. Okay, what do we think of Cadillacs?
Best car brand, hands down. Been driving in Cadillacs since I was a wee lad, and the Secret Services has given me exclusively Cadillacs during my whole career in politics. Riding in it is nice, but once you drive one yourself, you really appreciate the balance of luxurious comfort and incredible driving capability.
Goated. Cadillac has stood for a symbol of class, wealth, security, and luxury for the entire 20th century and still holds that reputation today. Plus, most of their parts are manufactured by Chevy, so it's not a bitch to repair.
We all remember you pimping Michael in the Escalade back in 2010, Obama, don't worry. All black with the chrome rims and 70% tint. Just wish you would have caught a drive-by like Biggie.
You have issues, Trump. Shut the fuck up before I launch a Predator missile straight to your location.
Does that excite you, Obama?
Absolutely yes. My finger is right above the launch button. Please, I've been begging for someone to fuck with me today.
I love seeing Obama pumped up, but I'd better stop talking about blowing things up before he gets a little too excited. Caddy going S tier, would love to debate all you fuckers in the comments about this. Okay, next up we have Dodge.
Bro, these Ram truck drivers don't know how to drive.
Is it that, or is it the fact that Rams are stiff, ugly fucking boxes?
I second both points. Before we get started, let's get one thing clear. Fuck Dodge Ram owners.
They need to make one that doesn't handle like a hot air balloon.
We all know how you feel about air balloons, Joe.
I'd love to shoot these out of the air like I can with those air balloons.
Jesus Christ, relax, Obama. I never should have said anything about bombs around you. Okay, so I think the Charger saves this brand from trash tier. But the other cars are trash. The Dart is a piece of shit, although fun to drive for a cheap piece of diarrhea. The Challenger is outdated and way too wide without the old school muscle. The Caravan and cargo cans are pretty decent, though. Gonna go D tier. Okay, next up we have Mercedes.
S tier.
This is white people shit. The music video for Around the World by ATC always starts playing in my head when I hear the word Mercedes.
Obama, that's 4 videos in a row where you used white people shit as feedback on a ranking. Penalty flag, 5 points for Gryffindor.
Where's Dobby? Is he free yet? Free the gang.
It's a valid argument, you old-ass motherfucker. Although I wouldn't expect your privileged ass to understand. Do what you want, but I'd go B tier. The car handles so well that it's hard to forget the experience, and it is quite a nice feat of German engineering. Paint glossy as fuck, too. Always be poppin'.
You ain't no spring chicken neither, Obama. This car is and always will be top of the line. The suspension and all the add-ons really make it a special brand. I'd go S tier.
Absolutely going S tier, although expensive. You shouldn't have a Mercedes if you can't afford it. If you do, then you need therapy to help you understand why you feel the need to lie to impress random people. Okay, next we have Chrysler, and this is my last one. If you're still watching, you might as well subscribe because this wasn't our best tier list, and you still fuck with us. What do we think about these boys?
Above average for sure, but not top tier. Back in the days when Daimler manufactured these, I would go A tier, but the cars have really gone downhill since then. The Pacifica 200 and 300 models are still fun to drive and don't completely fuck up the environment.
Yeah, when Mercedes and Chrysler use the same manufacturer, you might be able to find some vehicles with Mercedes parts. But even then, you might find a Mercedes suspension on a Chrysler 300C, but not really anywhere else. The Touring is garbage, and the 300 is really the only thing that I find exciting about this brand. Let's go C tier.
All right, no debate on this one. I'm going C tier. Daimler Chryslers are a tier, and newer Chryslers are D tier. In terms of classy luxury cars, I wouldn't be embarrassed in one of these, but sure as hell don't want to drive one. That's it. I'm bored talking to you two old lady drivers.
The fuck did you just call me?
I'll just take it as a compliment. Welcome back, gang. I'll be your moderator today for the dog breed tier list. They're only paying me $25 an hour to do this, so I'm just going to take my time and stay laid back while that sweet cash flows in.
$25 an hour? Why, Joe, you just got $20 billion in Ukraine funds and have been extorting more billions from China for years.
Fake news, as you say, Donald. Anyway, like the video, if you think Joe shouldn't be getting paid for this, fucking sellout.
Hey, meanie, as the plug says, if you're not okay with me making money, I'm not okay giving you your drugs.
How does that apply here?
Well, gee, I don't know. I just thought it sounded cool. First up, we have the poodle.
A-tier. This breed is so cute and cuddly, but also a little too curly and their fur gets dirty.
Ooh, I see what you're saying, but Jill and I have a poodle, so I better keep my biased ass out of this one.
Yeah, Joe, good idea. And this breed is always a great time. Extra friendly and cuddly and lots of fun to take outdoors. Can't decide if I like B tier or A tier more, but leaning towards B tier since this is white people shit.
Okay, let's go a tier then. Next up, we have the Dalmatian.
We all love that story, 101 Dalmatians, but let's be real. It's fake news, gentlemen. I won't hear any higher than C tier.
That's nothing close to a rational argument. Can you try again, please?
Yeah, Donald, what the hell? Someone get this guy out of here.
But you can't take me away.
Throw this clown out of here.
What? Where are you taking me? No, Melania, help.
Thank God now I can finally think straight. Dalmatians are great family dogs, and I think they look pretty cool, but not really that exotic or special. Thinking B tier. Okay, let's do Shiba Inu next.
You know, I didn't want to talk about this, but buy Shiba coin right fucking now. Now, there's no better time to buy this shit than right now. Go buy.
Stop shilling pathetic coins, Donald.
Shiba Inu is one of...
Nobody wants to hear your stupid pump and dump, Donald. Sit down and shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure he's sitting down already, Joe. And hey, if it's the only thing Donald can pump and dump, let the man live. To Shiba coins.
True that.
Joe, I'll give you 15% of whatever I earn.
Buy the high. No, execute the trade. Oh, wait, no, fuck. How does it go again? Oh, yeah, dip the buy. Oh, fuck. Buy the dip. There we go. Bam, instant S tier for Shiba coin, everyone. Wait, fuck. Shiba the dog.
Such a goddamn sellout.
Moving on very swiftly and imperviously, what do we think about Rottweilers?
Joe, I'm going to have a Rottweiler attack you the next time you try to walk up the stairs, just because I think with the threat of my attack dog's 7-kill streak, you would be able to get up the stairs without falling.
You're going to have a Rottweiler attack him? Who the fuck is this guy? You just sound like a dumbass Pokemon trainer. Besides, Rotties aren't bad dogs. They're very sweet and lovable. They're just protective of their loved ones.
Yeah, that's the honest truth. My Uncle Geronimo was attacked by a Rottweiler multiple times. But that was because he would always try to seal Gotti the Rottie's butthole with peanut butter so it would stop shitting in his recliner. I'm going to go C tier because it's not always a bad thing having a pet that can kill someone.
Fake news. Joe.
Joe? My name is Joe Mama, ha ha ha. I really crack myself up. Who would have guessed I'd be president and the best comedian? Really, come on, man. Okay, what do we think about the Portuguese hot dog water dogs?
So when you call them hot dog water dogs, you make them sound like they would go below trash tier. Is that what you're saying?
No, I love hot dog water. I should manufacture bottled hot dog water. Wow, thanks, Obama. What a great idea.
He didn't give you that idea, Joe. You came up with that entirely on your own. But if you're okay with me making Shiba money, I'm okay with you making hot dog water money. Back to the dog. These are very smart and hard to train. I respect this dog like I would any man who resists the establishment.
You are the establishment, dumbass. We all are. And to go off of your point, dogs aren't automatically smart just because they don't take directions. I already didn't like this dog, but now just for that, I want him in trash tier.
Nope, can't let you do that, Barack. These dogs are made with special water energy that is strong against the fire-based enemies I fight on a daily basis. Whenever I have to tackle a fiery demon or sparky character, I make sure to bring my water dog guardian to keep me safe. Gonna go B tier, although hot dog water kicks ass. Next, we have the Maltese, as in Maltese these nuts.
Good one, Joe. Not.
Who the fuck do you think you are? I love the fact that this dog's eyes and nose are the same size. They also pull off the Hulk Hogan stash better than Hogan himself. S-tier little Hulk Hogan's.
You know who else looks like Hulk Hogan?
Who?
Your mother.
Oh, fuck, how did I fall for that? Gah, you know you make me so fucking angry. I hate myself.
Thanks for playing. Ha 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 ha.
We know bro. Anyway, the Maltese Hulk Hogan comment, I give you props for. I never noticed how cute Hulk Hogan is.
Pause.
Come on, man. Joe Rogan is definitely hot, not cute. And these dogs, the malted milkshakes or whatever, are pretty cute too. I'm going to go A tier.
Did I wake up in America today?
Moving on from that silly statement, we're going to rank the Golden Labrador.
Best dog hands down, got to put it in S tier, Joe. It's the most common for a reason.
Obama really loves blonde hair. He's so jealous of mine.
Haha, that's pretty funny, Donald. Psych, fuck you, you Cabbage Patch Doll looking ass.
Joe, you never know how much you hate someone until they tell you that you resemble a Cabbage Patch doll. Like, for real, I'm about to burn your house down any moment. Type of shit to make you go bananas, oh dear. Golden Labradors are S tier, by the way.
These labs take the smelliest shits, and I love it. Everyone knows who the big dog is, and it's a flex walking around with the best looking and strongest smelling animal. Gotta go S tier. Okay, gentle dudes, next up we have Chihuahuas.
Melania looks bad IF with a Chihuahua.
Yuck, please, these little fuckers are so ugly, just like your wife.
My wife is naturally hotter than you will ever be, Obama.
Not gonna lie, Melania's bad AF. What them cheeks do, Donald?
Not you, that's for sure. Anyway, Chihuahuas got to go S tier. They're great companions and are the ultimate flex in all honesty. A quiet miniature pup with a crazy expression to enhance your personality.
Shut the fuck up, Trump. You're the type to slap your Chihuahua all over your Tinder profile. These dogs are pretty awesome, though. I can appreciate the surprise of noticing a small Chihuahua tagging along with someone, always down for whatever. A true bro, partner, whatever you want to call it. S tier, I'm okay with.
What the hell was that? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that, and I'm really confused.
That's Chihuahua backwards. I wanted to see maybe it had a really cool classical war dog name, and it does. So I salute this fine warrior and place him firmly into S tier with the Medal of Honor.
Too fucking far, bro.
Bro, tell me how you make everyone around you look stupid.
Much okay. Next up, we have pony soldiers. Banana bread. No, yes. The Yorkshire Terrier, that's the one.
Little heartburn there, Joe.
Little pop sniff rip action there, Joe? Or should I actually be concerned?
Just tell me what you motherfuckers think of the pudding.
Bro, you're not public speaking right now. This is Obama, and you're in an Xbox 360 party chat right now because Jill took your PS5 away after you played Minecraft with us for 79 hours straight.
Top of the top, Obama, so let's get busy. What the fuck do you think of the Yorkshire Terrier, sir, please?
Damn, Joe. Okay, tell me how you really feel. So these dogs are quite yappy, and I don't know why anyone would want them around, to be completely honest. They also don't really strike me as cute. Plus, the ones in the competitions always have that stupid droopy ass look like that random coat rack of hair from the Addams Family. Can't even remember his name. I'd go C tier.
Super yappy. I'd go B tier, though, Obama. I mean, they're pretty cute. Which ugly demon inside of you makes you call Yorkshire Terriers ugly?
How can you come at me like that, man?
No, I want to know. Because every time somebody comes in here and I bring up this dog, they all say that they're ugly. Like, please, by all means, help me understand, because I just don't get it.
You know, I don't know, really, too.
What the hell was that?
Holy fuck, Joe, not again.
Lord, no, Joe, come on. You don't have to go out this way. Give us one more. Come on, man.
Come on. Come on, man. Beep, boop.
Okay, fellas, I would love to step in for Joe as president. You can let us know in the comments if you want to see a part 2, and we'll probably do it anyway. But if you comment, at least we'll know, and I have the greatest team of experts who will get this done for you, okay? Believe me.
Please, Trump, our friend needs help. I called your fat ass an Uber. Go make sure Hunter isn't overdosing.
Copy. Welcome, gentlemen. Today we have a great list for you, something that we all love and enjoy. Chips. Go like the video if you think I'm goated in the history books.
Bro, we already have the popular vote. What do you need likes on a YouTube video for?
Let him cook, Obama. I'm trying to see something. You can pick the first ranking, Donald.
Chef Trump whipping up the pot, starting with Lay's regular.
Ooh-wee, these are a classic. I'd go S tier, as I can eat a dozen of these bags at any time or place, always in a big blue bowl for NFL Sunday.
Yo, that's so fucking weird. They're always in a big-ass blue bowl for me, too, when I go to my neighbor's house to watch the games.
B3, the big blue bowl is for Lay's, and the big green one is for Ruffles. Weird, but 100% real talk. These are solid, but I better not hear you say S tier, Joe.
S tier, baby. These chips are so delicious.
Bruv, what the fuck? This is a tier list. People don't watch these, so you can just throw regular ass Lays into S tier.
That's facts, Obama.
I guess you do have a point. What can I say? I'm old. Easy to please and hurtin' for a squirtin'.
Gross.
What the fuck did you just say?
You heard me. Okay, fine. I'll put them in B tier since I know deep down that's where they belong. But I also know that deep down you phony-ass fakes are going to stuff your face with these chips every NFL Sunday, okay? Next up, we have Fritos.
Slap's definitely one of the tastier chips out there, and it doesn't even have seasoning.
These are like the natural breasts of chips. Just corn chips fried in oil au natural, but extremely pleasurable to eat, just like a pair of double Ds or even Fs, Gs, and LM Nops. Go S tier.
Come on, man. No need to get me thinking about them tig-all biddies now, you heard?
Joe, you're gay.
So the Fritos, They're very tasty. However, I love and have more respect for the classic Lay's chip that brings people together. Can't go higher than those. I'm going to go A tier. What do we think about Funyuns?
Yo, Funyun, slap my boy.
You, Trump, just you.
Obama, don't you dare say this is white people shit. These are tasty for everyone.
White people shit, Joe. Get this phony-ass onion ring out of my face trash tier.
Well, the problem with that is the harvest isn't over until the 6th day of the summer equinox. And then my buddy says, hey, man, what are you going to do when the cows come home? And there you have it.
Joe, what did you just say?
Sounded like a fuse, or maybe the whole damn fuse box just exploded in Joe's head.
What? No, guys, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Gonna put these fun chip holes into B tier. Okay, next up we have Sun Chips.
Goated. They have this dense flavor that you don't get with other chips, and they're made with whole wheat, which is what I eat to get buff. Don't know if you've seen my thumbnail on the exercises tier list video, but I've gotten quite muscular since the last time you saw me.
That's Photoshop Donald. Anyone with eyes knows that.
Not true.
Men, can't we all just put the marshmallow stick into the campfire?
What do you mean by that?
I'm saying you can't throw the floozy into the begonias without a proper burial.
Obama, haven't you ever seen Joe's speeches? I know it's a rare occurrence, but this is exactly how he sounds on an everyday basis. It's really fine, Barack.
Exactly. So these deserve S tier, is exactly what I was saying. Very nutritious and delicious, just like my favorite thing in the whole world. Cunnilingus. K, next up we have cheese doodles.
If one of you fuckers tells me
You look like a sweaty-ass puffy cheese doodle Donald.
that I'm fuck, eat my ass, Obama. Cheese doodles go trash tier, I swear. If another person calls me a cheese doodle, I might fill their entire house with cheese doodle dust in the wee hours of the morning just to get some kind, if diluted, revenge.
Both Trump and cheese doodles are trash. There's nothing more disgusting than a kid who eats cheese doodles and plays Xbox with cheesy fingers. It's like, how do I get this guy to stop doing that?
You know, I think we all have experienced that before. The one guy who just wears his cheese Dorito fingers proudly, like, dude, no, it is not okay for you to eat cheese doodles in the pool and then hand me things with orange cheese fingers.
Shut the fuck up, Obama Christ. Next, we have Cape Cod.
Eating these is like putting razor blades into your mouth and then eating strawberries with them. There's always the strawberry there to protect your mouth, but you always get occasional bites where it cuts the roof of your mouth in gruesome fashion.
The roof of my mouth is coated with styrofoam, so I can't relate.
Oh, okay, that explains a lot. Yes, Donald bitch-ass crybaby, there will always be the occasional chip cuts, but they're not that bad for anyone who's not a pussy ass. These chips are actually quite nice, and I can appreciate the thickness.
I bet you can. They say you're a glutton for punishment, especially when it's from Michael, huh? I mean Michelle.
Yeah. Keep talking about the inside of your mouth like you know how to give yourself stripper neck or some shit, faggot.
These chips are like the sunset when your fridge only has ketchup and mustard. Gotta go C tier to keep the bippity-boppities all at bay.
Psst. Joe, take a look in your bottom left drawer in your dresser under the Nesquik stash. Do you see it?
Yes, I see it. Ooh, wow.
Okay, I put some of your dement.
Oh, yesh. This is hitting ooh, hot diggity. That's a leaky poo say ha-ha hooya. Okay, next up, let's rank Ruffles. And thank you, Donald. I think Hunter took my spare tranquilizer pill.
Tranquilizer pill? Do you even know what you're taking?
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Me and my grandma take meds, yeah?
My ears are bleeding. Ruffles are really great chips. I'd go S tier if it were me, just saying. They're solid, not too airy, you know, and they pack a very nice flavor. I can eat a bunch of these, but just like with the Cape Cod, they cut the roof of my mouth sometimes, although not as much as those sandpaper chips.
Big fan of the texture. Although, like I said before, there's always a layer of something on the roof if my mouth.
Yeah, we heard your delusional comments about 1 billion times already, Joe. The Ruffles are great chips, but in my opinion, the quality isn't there. The chips are thicker, which are nice, but I'd slap this one into C tier.
B tier for these, Barack. Okay, next up we have pork skins. I always add vinegar to these, and they ain't too bad.
Oh yeah, this is black people shit, baby. Oh wait, no, this is garbage. Of all the things my people have to offer, I really hate these.
All facts, no cap, Obama. These they say you should mix with vinegar and then eat, but I've done that, and both the chips and the vinegar taste awful. Don't know what people see in these? They're disgusting.
Are they really that bad?
Absolute trash tier.
100% no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
All right, then. We'll put them in trash tier then, poor piggies. Okay, next up we have a banger, one of the best chips to eat mindlessly, Tostitos.
Not gonna lie, every time I go to Bill's house, we run through 2 bags of this shit, and if there's salsa, sometimes we even down 5 fucking bags. God, it happens every fucking time.
I can say without a doubt, if you're thinking about munching on some Tostitos while you wait for your food, don't do it for Pete's sake. You will never stop eating them. I mean, never. It will be 2 a.m. and you'll still be reaching for these. Straight crack.
Agreed. Tostitos are goated, and I'm definitely a scoops kind of guy. Put it up there. Wait, that's me. I'm the one doing that. Okay, next up, how do you guys feel about Pringles?
Is the guy on the front Italian or something? What's his story? Because I don't get it. Pringles are something I go for in a pinch, not really servable to guests or at formal settings, though.
Fair points. And the truth about the guy with the mustache is the red backpack was never filled with the lockpick that Henry was supposed to pack.
Joe, you sound like you're about to be euthanized. What's going on?
Yeah, Joe, what the fuck was that? This is not normal even for you.
Is that when they make you youthful again? Oh my God, wow, please, yes, let's do it by all means.
He's a lost soul, Obama, just like the Pringles man and his detached head. They're solid, but nothing special. I'd go B tier.
Yeah, I agree that they're nothing special, but come on, the can sucks too. Like I pinch my fingers together and it always crushes up the damn Pringles. I'd put this shit in D tier.
I'll put it in C tier in the middle.
There he is.
Welcome back, you nut job.
Yeah, thanks, well, those are all the chips I have in me today. Hi, bye, good evening, and to all a good night.
The fuck up. We still need to rank Dirty Potato Co.
Night sleepyhead. Welcome back to another tier list, my degenerate princes. If you're not a girl, hit the like button. I'm trying to see something.
You are so sus. Most sus president ever.
People question if you're even a real person because of your lost birth certificate, and then you go and say weird shit like this.
Whatever I'ma do me. Today, we'll be ranking the best food in the entire planet. Cheese. People always ask me if I like cheese, and I say, no, I don't like cheese. I have a Wallace and Gromit level obsession with cheese. Not a connoisseur, more of a crackhead. Okay, first up, we'll rank Swiss cheese.
You're a herb for starting with Swiss cheese, Obama. This stuff is garbage. My mom would always put Swiss on my ham sandwiches, and I'd hate my life trying to finish the whole thing at school. Oh, why the fuck couldn't you have used American cheese, Ma?
I'm the sick one. Lord, give me strength.
Joe, you remind me of my grandkids, and that's saying something. Swiss cheese is a staple. Would be in any cheese connoisseur starter pack. Great with mushrooms, omelets, and wait for it, I'm dropping keys here. Cheeseburgers. I'd give it A tier, but I know nobody know the ins and outs of Swiss cheese like I do.
Oh, thanks, Donald. I think you're pretty cute, too.
Hate talking about this shit. It's a pretty mid cheese. The burger thing, I feel you with, Trump. Much better than expected, but the smell in the holes and all of that, I'm going to go B tier. Okay, next up we have cheddar.
Cheddar is a synonym for money, gotta go S tier.
Cheddar is so much fun to say. Plus tacos.
This is definitely S tier material, and all I have to do is just name foods that slap harder than a motherfucker with some cheddar cheese on it. Potatoes, eggs, tacos, burgers, pasta mac and cheese, chicken, ground beef, grilled cheese, bacon, cornbread, rice, and just about any vegetable you can think of. Okay, next up we have mozzarella.
S tier. I've never enjoyed eating straight cheese more than when I first had polio mozzarella. What a glorious moment. Put it on everything. S tier for this salty, smooth, textured cheese from the heavens.
Enough said.
Easy work. S tier for the greatest food of all time, period. What do we think of provolone?
This is a little too cheesy for me. My sensitive nostril hairs can't handle a fresh load of provolone.
All my restaurants carry this. Let's be real, it basically makes the Italian hero a thing.
I can get behind that. Provolone is really good on select sandwiches, but it can't just be thrown on anything. This is for old men and true cheese lovers. I feel comfortable putting it in A tier. Next up, we have Gouda.
Gouda's such a great name. I named my hamster Gouda, and he loves cheese.
Good to know you, oddball.
Yeah, what the hell, Trump? Anyway, Gouda is not just some basic-ass cheese. This one always brings the boys delight when I show up at wine and cheese night.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I always find myself reaching for the Gouda crackers the most when Jill puts these out for my guests. I'd go A tier, though, because what the fuck is a Gouda?
Fair point. It's always surprisingly good. I always keep eating them and have to ask, which one is this again? Because I can never remember. Something about this cheese makes me forget its name, and that doesn't sit well with me. B tier.
Yo, now that I think about it, you're on point, Donald. B tier it is. Let's follow that up with American.
Now read that twice, motherfucker.
There's so many different types of American cheese. Personally, I like the white American and the Kraft singles. From the old frat house barbecues to the oh fuck I need to hit the grocery store days, this is so solid I'd bet my life on it.
I'd bet your life in anything, Joe. It's not a very risky bet. American is good, but it gets old. How many slices of American cheese can you have in one day? 3 or 4 max. The cheese is so dense and packs on calories very quickly.
Hello, American cheese.
This shit sits in my gut from time to time, and that orange shit they use to dye the cheese is actually really, really bad for you.
Motherfucker, if you love this country, you'll put this in S tier right now.
Can't lie, though. You
Obama.
can't beat a cheeseburger with American cheese, and it's very easy to carry and use outside. But I think
SU swine.
I'm going to go B tier with this one.
Oh, my heart.
Did you hear something, Joe?
I hear a lot of things, Obama.
Okay, so we'll move on to Lindbergh cheese next.
This was such a classic. I remember eating Lindbergh cheese on camping trips, and whenever my mom packed it in my lunch, everyone knew I had the Zaza in my lunchbox.
You know, you might be older than Lindbergh cheese, Donald, and you sure as fuck smell like it.
Ooh, good burn, Obama. Yeah, this is like the smelliest cheese in the world officially in it. We always kind of knew it as the smelliest cheese growing up, but now with the Googles and whatnot, I think it's officially the smelliest. Pretty good, though. I'd give it a B tier just because it's not easy to be that smelly. Maybe one day I'll be as smelly as Lindbergh.
Joe, you have some issues, but I would go A tier.
Okay, here's where I override you, Teo, mentally declining hipsters. This shit goes to trash tier. How do you even eat it? Even if I pinch my nose, I still can't get that funky cheese flavor out of my sinuses. Next up, let's do Brie.
Oui, parlez-vous, Francois?
Damn, Pierre, where'd you find this?
Slaps no cap. When they serve this flaming cheese to me with some French bread, it really downgrades how I feel about bread and butter. Like, very delicious and much healthier, but it's a delicacy and more of a one-time thing.
Bro, I eat this cheese all the time just because I can set it in fire. Oh, wah, ha, ha, ha. Yes, I get the best kick out of lighting my cheese on fire at every meal. S tier.
Y'all really gonna put this French bourgeois into S tier? I won't let you. Put it in trash tier for America.
Did you hear something, Joe?
Obama? Maybe I did. It's just wrong to put Brie over American cheese. If you do that, then I think you may have taste bud failure.
Okay, where is American? B tier, okay, I'll put it in B. Unfortunately, I can't sit around and rank cheeses with you two grumpy old fucks. So let's finish on a high note. Munster cheese.
Munster cheese?
What the? I'm high off 32 different substances, Obama, and I still wouldn't even consider Munster cheese a high note. Get this fake fucking mozzarella cheese away from me.
I actually believe him. He sounds delusional, yet perfectly intent on saying what's on his mind. Munster's really, really good, though, but just the way you said Munster pissed me off, so I'm going to go B tier instead of A.
Munster cheese. I don't get it. How am I saying it wrong?
Oh, Jesus, fuck, stop.
Okay, then. I'll put this one into A since we already have Maz up there, and I can't say I like any cheese better than that fresh moot, you dig? Anyway, I'll see you later.
Hello all, look at you, my Whittle subscribers.
Oh God, barf.
Today we'll be wanking pets.
Pause. Did you just say wanking pets?
Oh God.
Disgusting. Knock it off, Joe, with your stupid replacing random consonants with W's.
Don't know what you're talking about, Whittle Donnie? Anyway, first up we have dogs, everyone's favorite.
C tier. I had an uncle who had his face mauled off by a small dog. Dude looked like a physical diagram they use in science class, all veiny and pink and shit, eyeballs popping. They're great pets, but also smell like shit and sometimes eat their own shit. That is not a good sign.
It's a dog, Obama. What the fuck is your problem? Do you really expect a dog to have human standards of hygiene?
I remember when I used to step in my own poop at Uncle Chester's house. He made his own grapes, and we would crush our poop to help make mixable fertilizer, and then we would go crush the grapes with our feet to add a little extra tang.
Oh, fuck. Someone call a nurse. I can breathe. Oh, my God, can he breathe? Gulp.
Hokak, holak, holy shoe.
Was it something I said?
Joe, leave me the fuck alone right now.
Obama, I think I'm having an ulcer.
Yeah, so should I put this in A tier?
Joe, shut the fuck up.
Ass clown, please close your mouth hole.
Okay, well, I love doggy woggies, and they're really the most loyal, friendly, cuddly, and cutesy-wootsy pets someone can have, so I'm putting it in S tier.
I'm still having a hard time breathing. Oh, no, I just remembered you sent me a bottle of wine for the 4th of July, please. I think I'm going to hurl.
Boot and rally, Donald. Fuck yes. Okay, next up we have cats.
Cats are so trash.
Oh, poor little kitty-witty Obama ID do-main, isn't he?
God, Joe, you're really ruining my train of thought. Can you shut the hell up for a few hours, please?
For real. Cats have this evil energy about them. If you make eye contact with them, you know what I'm talking about. Calm, quiet killers.
Yeah, and if you see a black cat, isn't that supposed to be bad luck? Some fat cats are really cute, but that's because they don't really look like cats.
Don't worry, Mr. Kitty Poo. I'm not going to let them talk you down like that. All of Jill's single mom friends have cats because cougars are good little furries and stick together. Going B tier for you little guys. Next up, we have snakes.
I'm thoroughly creeped out right now.
First shit grape wine and now furry talk. You really know how to fuck up a video, Joe.
Haha, yeah, fuck it up in a good way, am I right?
Shut the fuck up, Joe. Also, snakes creep me out more than cats. And that's saying something. Anytime I see a person with a snake tattooed on them, I instantly condemn them. Trash tier, you would only want a snake to do some voodoo shit, attack people, or maybe fix a rat problem.
Yay, snakes are trash-ass pets. Although I thought Donald was going to say S the way he'd be slurping up them anacondas.
Anacondas? Didn't I hear you say you'd cuddle with Michelle's anaconda on the phone earlier?
No, I said I was going to feed you to a pit of anacondas if you ever say my wife's name again, bitch ass.
Snakes are scary and I don't like them. I'm putting them into trash tier. Okay, next up we have parrots.
Parrots are really cool. Not gonna lie, you can turn someone's frown upside down if you just show them a parrot. There was a man in Brooklyn in the 80s called Birdman who would go into classy restaurants with his parrot and the people would laugh their asses off and he would get tips for his family. They called him Birdman. Really entertaining pets, but have you seen how they shit? Oh my word, it's like a monsoon in the rainforest when he's in the cage.
Well, if you ever spent any time in the cage, Donald, you would know that that kind of ballistic shitting is normal. But you're a soft-ass pussy, so...
Joe, stop capping. I agree with every Don just said, and that ballistic shitting thing is all in your head.
Oh, you're right. What's the point, Obama? I'll throw him in the C-tier cage. Next we have hamsters.
Oh, I love the little wheels.
I want to take 1 million hamsters and see if they can power an entire city.
For fuck's sake, Trump, you really have to exploit everything, don't you?
Exploit. Where have I heard that word before?
It's called thinking bigger, Obama. You should try it. Your head is big enough. Hamsters, I would go S tier because they fit in your hand and have so much personality.
S tier for a fucking hamster? You two are driving me up a fucking wall today, bro.
Yeah, Trump, you have some issues ranking hamsters in S tier. Don't worry, though. I'm just going to place these into D tier and pretend you didn't say anything, MMMK bud. Next, we have fish.
So fucking boring, trash tier, please.
Hold on, Trump. Fish are pretty cool. I've seen some aquariums that would make Trump Tower look like my left nut.
Geesh, that would look so fucking disgusting.
Yes, it would. Put it in B tier, Joe.
Yeah, fish are pretty boring, but nice to look at from time to time. I think other sea creatures are way cooler. Kind of lame for you to have pet fish. Fish are to be hunted, not cuddled with. Plus, fish food is pretty stinky. D tier. Okay, next up we have pigs.
What kind of new age white people shit is this? Or is it old age? When the fuck? I mean, who the fuck has a pet pig?
You telling me you've never seen a pet pig before, not even in Montana?
Never in my life. What? Michelle, show me a video of what these goons are talking about. Oh my God, that's really cute. How the hell is this pig cuter than our dog Mishi? Okay, boys, got the intel. I vote S tier.
Yeah, pet pigs are fucking cool. They aren't as loud as you see in the movies, and house pigs don't roll around in mud. Also, their fur is surprisingly soft. Everyone should go take a look at pet pigs on the internet now if you have never. S tier Joe.
Attaboy, let me go and put the first place bell on this prize-winning hog. Doesn't that look good on you, Bessie? Okay, boys, I gotta go. Oink, oink.
I'm out of here. Fuck you, hamster boy.
Okay, I'm the old fart of the group, so I'm really excited to tell you that I'll be facilitating, expediting, homogenizing, misogynizing. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. We're ranking board games, God damn it.
No, you are not, bitch. I told you he was going to be a child and try and take control of the video, didn't I, Obama? Glad to have you back and wide awake, Joe. If we can get this video to 100 likes, we'll release more than just tier lists for you people.
You people? That's no way to talk to your subscribers.
That's no way to talk to your subscribers.
Stop copying me.
Stop copying me.
Joe, stop enabling this fat man-child.
Joe, stop enabling this fat man-child.
Okay, knock it off. Fuck faces, let's start this list off with a banger. Monopoly.
S tier, although monopolies are much better in real life, let me tell you.
I agree that the game is very fun, but it's not worthy of S tier. It's so long. And if you're not in first, it makes it really hard to make a comeback. Plus, the car is always taken, and I like the car the most.
Yeah, I agree with Obama, and I promise I'm not copying you, bitch ass. I guess when you're a billionaire, you lose touch with the normies to a certain extent, so I'll place this in A tier. Next, we have Risk.
Classic. If my board games don't include world domination, then I don't want it.
Although I can't call in a drone strike or a chopper gunner, it is pretty fun invading countries the old-fashioned way. People always say I ignore what's happening at the border, but they don't know that I'm busy with my border and Risk. We're on day 272, and I can't abandon my dynasty.
All the more reason why you two shouldn't be president. How do you have time for a full game of Risk, Obama?
I'm retired, asshole. Let me live.
I'm not, but I'm not a pussy. My Risk influence stretches across the globe.
Putting this into C tier, it's way too long. More than half of my Risk games go unfinished, and it gets really boring before the game ends. Next up, we have Clue.
Oh, heck yeah, Donald. You got to put this one into S tier. The thrill of the chase, getting closet, and closer to finding the culprit with every turn. And for a board game, the games are actually the perfect amount of time.
Oh, yeah. Nothing satisfies more than a great murder mystery, one that I am directly involved with, if possible.
Okay, since I'm the only one who hasn't murdered anyone in a maniacal fashion, I'm putting this into A tier.
You fucking bitch.
Soft butter ass nigga.
Right, I'm a little scared, so moving on, we have the game of life.
Wait, hold up. You mean real life or life the board game? You are so fucking confusing, Trump.
Yet, Trump, you're not being very clear or concise.
Didn't know I was supposed to be teaching a kindergarten class right now, Joe. I apologize. The board game of life is okay. I'd say it's not overwhelming, not underwhelming. And hey, when it comes to it, it really comes down to money. I'd give it B tier.
See, this is why I hate ranking this with this asswipe. B tier, how do you sleep at night?
With a McDonald's large Coke and a hot blonde.
Not gonna lie, that sounds bussin'.
Shut up, Joe. Life is so much fun to play with friends. It's like just as much fun fucking with your friends in this game as it is fucking with them in real life. When you get a great spin, it feels like you're on Wheel of Fortune, and the competitive dynamic is unique to this game. Put it into S tier.
Life is some of the best cereal ever. Oh, wait, no, wrong topic, Joe. Ah, yes, the game of life. I remember playing this with Hunter as a little incy-wincy crack baby and trying to teach him some of life's hard lessons through this board game. God, I'm such a great dad. A DILF, some would say. Put it into B tier, Donald. It's good old-fashioned fun for the whole family.
B tier it is, Joe. Almost brought a tear to my eye hearing about you and that little crack baby. Next, we'll be ranking Boggle.
Yeah, Boggle, my nigga, this is the one.
Yeah, dog, this game is mind-boggling.
You asshole.
S tier right now. Go, 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 go.
Time is ticking, Donald. S tier right now, or I will slang this mandingo schlong across your face.
Who am I kidding? This is S tier. Okay, next up we have Chutes and Ladders.
This game had a nice concept, but the execution was awful. Put it into C tier for a good effort.
We don't reward good efforts, Obama. That's why your presidency was such a disgrace. The people want results, not your pussy-ass effort.
This game sucks. What the fuck kind of great concept are you talking about, Barack? Fucking snakes and fucking ladders? Ooh, very clever. You know what to do, Donald.
Ash. Seriously, I've never spoken to anyone who likes this shit. Okay, next, and finally we have Scrabble.
Scrabble is the best. I mean the best. You can't play Scrabble and not instantly bond with whoever you're playing with.
Joe, we all know you can't play Scrabble because there are no teleprompters telling you what to spell. What do you think? We were born yesterday?
Yeah, Joe, your vocabulary is non-existent. You're not fooling anybody. But the game itself is one of a king. Words with Friends of Scrabble is the best board game, hands down.
My vocabulary rivals those of the most well-spoken and articulate sires in all of them. And wordplay and diction have a charm in and of themselves, and I beg for one of you unsophisticated ninny-wagons to beat me in a game of Scrabble.
S tier, no questions asked. That was pretty good, Joe, but we know you read that off the internet.
Gosh darn it.
See you later, dickhead.